Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, chat. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are guys doing? Sure, you guys doing. I just forgot like half my sentence. But that'll do. That'll do. Let me see who got first crew. Yule, Hopeful Weirdo, Esther, Thomas, and Peace. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. Thank you so much for being here early as I start the stream. Esther, welcome in. Tia, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. What? Katie, welcome in. Yule, welcome in. Hopeful Weirdo, welcome in. SodaStorm, thank you so much for this 16-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more. Naomi, welcome in. SodaStorm, of course, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. Nuts, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Bloomstead, welcome in. Faye, welcome in. Cuckoo, welcome in. Susan, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Isa, welcome in. Mary Hone, welcome in. Skyfeather, welcome in. Febs, welcome in. The timing of that hi was perfect. It was literally, who is my heart waiting for? Hi. That was 10 out of 10 timing. I love it. I love it. That was a good remix. Good job, guys. Good job for remixing. Hold on. My blankie is... I was double. That was not comfortable. Hopeful Weirdo, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Mary, welcome in. Torin, welcome in. And also thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Thomas, thank you so much for the 65 stream streak. What the heck? Marion, welcome in. Joanna, welcome in. Wendy, welcome in. Storm, welcome in. Esther, thank you so much for the 65 stream streak as well. Senanor, welcome in. Peace, thank you so much for the 65 stream streak. Gina, welcome in. Sage, welcome in. Serenel, welcome in. And Huff, welcome in. I hope you're all doing so well. You're doing good. I am happy to hear that, SodaStorm. I'm happy to hear that. I'm doing good as well. I had a pretty good work day. I actually finished my video. Speaking of, I can actually close my editing software. I finished the video. I recorded like the last clips after stream, and then I added them into the edit, and I exported the edit. So after stream today, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. So that's nice. That's the next Girlypop episode that is done, and then I'm gonna work on the next episode tomorrow. Yeah, I had a good work day. I already worked a little bit on Girlypop building earlier as well. During co-working, I had some time, and I realized that we have so much work to do that I might as well just work on it a little bit. I can't wait to show you guys what I've done. I have done so much. It's actually ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Also, Susis here. Can we turn on? Why does the cat cam thing never work here? I'm always so confused. There we go. She's so cute. Show us. Can't wait. Hi, yo. It's good to see you. How was your day today? Did you end up finding motivation? Because you said earlier that you didn't have motivation. Did you end up finding it? Oh, Toot is so cute. Toot is obsessed with my new blanket. Like, to a degree that every single time I grab it, she'll, like, run to come sit. Like, yesterday, we were watching TV and I was cold, so I grabbed the blanket and she was immediately like, oh, yes, I want to sit on your lap. Hey, Toot. Also, I'm so excited for tomorrow. Like, it's so difficult not to show you guys already, but I want to do like a full haul. I don't want to just show like part of it, but I went book shopping yesterday for my birthday. So Scott actually was gonna take me to the bookstore, and we had lunch there, and then we did book shopping. That was like my birthday date. And I already knew that I would be getting one Hunger Games edition from him, like for my birthday. That would be my gift. So the date was like the activity, and then I would get one of the books. But for both my birthday and Christmas, I got like money from my sister-in-law and from my parents-in-law, and I got like a book gift card from my sister. So I had like a good amount of money to shop books from, and I had a wish list of books because I did not buy any books last year. The only book I bought was like the 3rd of January last year. I bought Onyx Storm, and that's the only book that I bought last year. I didn't buy anything else after. So I basically made a long list because I wanted to get like the hardcover, not necessarily limited editions. Well, I did get limited editions of the Hunger Games books, but like hardcover, box set, stuff like that. Like I wanted to get the good version of the books. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be ridiculous. And for my 30th birthday and Christmas, because I also got some money from my parents-in-law for Christmas, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do something that I would normally never do. Normally, I'm always like, oh, I have to be like responsible with my money and like I have to put a little bit aside and not maybe have to save some, or I don't know, like maybe spend it on something like, I don't know, wise, like new shoes or something, you know? This time I was like, no, bro, you turned 30, treat yourself. So I literally, I'm not kidding, spent 300 euros on books. But some of the editions that I wanted weren't in store, so I ordered them. So they're gonna get delivered tomorrow. So I will get like a big package of books tomorrow, and then tomorrow on gaming stream, we can do like a book haul. I can show you all the books that I got. Won't judge until I see the books. You might judge when you see the books. It's not bad though. I feel like it's I could have definitely bought more smutty books or something, but it's mostly fantasy, to be honest. How many did you read? I read technically 9.5 last year. But the thing is, I read mostly really big books. So I can actually check for you. Hold on. I can check how many pages I read last year. Speaking of, I actually have to update my book page. I read 4,500 pages last year. So, and it says 8 books, but technically I read like 1 book. Well, no, so I've technically read 9 books because there's 2 books that I both read half. So they count as 1. But I read 8 books and like 4,500 pages. So if you were to like, it depends on what kind of books you read, but generally the books I read are pretty thick. Because fantasy books tend to be like bigger books. I think if I was reading more like contemporary, I probably would have passed 10 books in a year, but it's just page wise. For Christmas, buy books, and she still need to read the others. I do have a tendency to do that as well. However, the books that I bought, so I bought the entire Throne of Glass series, which I'm very excited to show you because I got like the pretty hardcover edition. I technically read those in the past 2 years. I just now bought them because I read them on my e-reader, and then I turned out that I loved the series so much that I was like, I actually probably will reread this at one point. And it's one of those books that I still think about it. I finished the last book over summer, like in August. I was at a festival, and Scott and I were kind of tired. We were kind of like, okay, what if we chill at our tent for a bit? And then I just missed part of the festival because I wanted to finish reading my book. That's how much I love this story. Like, it was such a good story. I cried so many times. This story is like one of those stories that I still think about. I wouldn't say daily, but almost daily. Like, it's one of those stories that sticks with you. So I was like, I want to have the books. So technically I read them before even buying them. Also, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. But technically I read them before buying them. I bought the Hunger Games books, like a special edition. I've read those multiple times. I bought Mistborn, but I'm actually currently reading that. I'm reading it on my e-reader, so I'm reading the first part, and then I bought the box set. But I did also buy some books that I haven't read yet, so. But yeah, I'm gonna have to reorganize my bookshelves because currently my bookshelves are really full. Not even with books, mostly with just like decoration and you know, a lot of stuff. And not even that much. I have like the bottom part of my bookcases is closed off, and there's so much crap behind those doors. So on Wednesday afternoon, I'm gonna clean out my bookcase. I'm gonna like completely sort through all of my shit. I'm gonna make sure that I get through all of the bookcases, or like all of the books that I have in there, because I also have so many study books and stuff that I don't think I need to keep. Like, I've already sorted through them once, but I think I can go through them again because there's so many books that I also got when I was still working like in corporate. I just don't need anymore. I've been saving up points, but realized that maybe I do have to get each one at a time. Yes. No, you cannot save up until Gardener. You have to get Palm Tree first, then Coconut, then Rose, and then Gardener. So they stack. And if you actually redeem, like, let's say the coconut without having the palm tree, we will refund your points and like basically tell you. So there's no harm in like if you didn't know or anything, we would have fixed it. But it's a good thing to double check. They do stack, yeah. And basically, the palm tree and the coconut are cosmetic roles, so they basically just change what you look like what your name looks like in the Discord. The rose roll actually gets your first actual perks, and then gardener, no one has it yet, so I haven't fully decided. It's probably going to be a Discord channel. I know that I wrote in the thing that you'll get a postcard as well, but I'm thinking of more fun things. But I did a little brainstorm today as well, and I'm thinking of some fun, exciting things for the coming year. Not necessarily related directly to channel points, a little bit, I would say, but mostly related to people that decide to subscribe. A free tooth petting session, exactly, yeah. That is true. You could technically save up for all of them at once and then redeem them all in one go. There's one person who has done that, which is Tub Tub. But then he decided not to actually keep the rolls, so we refunded the points. Or he did himself, even. You wonder how many points that in total is? Well, just add them up. To be exact, it's 135,000. Also, hi Chris, it's good to see you. I have one square in my bookshelf that has double rows already, and the other one is already starting with a second. Yeah. The thing is, like, the books that I bought now are all books that I got because I want to display them. Doing some quick math, no, I knew already how much it was. So then I was like, oh, I can just add the million to it. Hold on. Sorry. I think it's mod chat on Snapchat going off, but I keep seeing notifications on my phone and being distracted by it. Also, Anna, welcome in, and Joe, welcome in, and Jane, welcome in, and Jennifer, welcome in, and Jess, welcome in, and Magda, thank you so much for the 65 stream streak. Let's go. And Lizzie, welcome in, and Kate, welcome in, and Mark, welcome in, and Donut, welcome in, and Mama Sim Streamer, welcome in, and Huff, welcome in, and Serenelle, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing so well. Honestly, if I commit and sub tier 3, I might get Gardener by the end of the year. That's wild. Oh, it's not you guys? Oh, I see. I have 2 group apps or group chats on Snapchat. It's always either or that's going off. Tier 3 plus committing for a year is Gardener. Yes. Thomas can speak from experience. You still haven't said when you're going to redeem it, but I remember at one point you said somewhere in spring this year. I think, if I remember correctly. Also, Wasabi, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'll be happy if I get to Rose by the end of the year. Already have 23.6. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That goes quite fast. But yeah, the tier 3 makes a huge difference because it basically allows you to save channel points twice as fast. If you get tier 2, it's 1.5 times. But I'm actually working on some fun things because obviously I've been in like the past 6 months or so. I've been like doing a very gentle push for a partner plus level 2. And the gentle push literally consists of sometimes talking about it. I never really wanted to make it a big thing, but it's one of the goals that I have for this year is to actually reach it because it helps financially a lot to get a 70 sub split or 70-30. So I actually put it on my list but I was like, if I'm going to actually push for it, I want to have something fun. Like I want to have it be part of like a bigger, I don't know, thing on stream. I don't just want it to be like, oh, you sub on tier 3 and then I'm like infinitely thankful, which I am, but I want to make it something special. So I did a little brainstorm. You are, let's go. I'm doing good too. Thank you for asking. But yeah, I wrote down some fun ideas. And I'm not done brainstorming. This was like a first little brain dump of things that I've thought of. That is all good, Kate. That is all good. Please don't worry about it. That's exactly the reason why I've been like really hesitant to push for it, because I feel like it always puts like a certain pressure on the community. And like sometimes people will feel like they have to contribute or they want to contribute and then they feel bad that they can't, or it becomes like a thing where every single stream becomes like a thing where it's talked about. And I don't want to have that because I feel like it will take away from being able to just be in stream because you're enjoying it, which in the end should always be the most important thing. It's more so I want to try and find a balance between like not pushing for it too hard and at the same time like not ignoring it either. Because we've been so close for like 6 months consecutively. We've been hitting like 220 sub points. I'm like, that's 80 points away. I know that's still a lot of points, but it's also not like I'm that far off. So I think it could be possible. So I want to try and like find the right balance. But I think that's something that I've always found really important with anything I do content creation wise is I want to find a balance between, on one hand, obviously this is my job. So like I do have to make money from it. Also with like taking sponsorships and stuff like that, trying to come up with a good balance between, okay, how do I monetize things versus how do I just do the thing that I love, which is, you know, hanging out with you guys, sharing my passion about whatever it is that I want to talk about that day. How can we, you know, build community, create a safe space for people to hang out. And I think if I find that balance, like it's delicate to also keep it. So that's something that is really important to me. I think ironically enough, that too fits in so well with my word of the year. Someone asked earlier on stream if I had any goals for the year. And then I said, I have many, but like all of them are sort of tied into the word balance. I want to find a better balance, like work-life balance. But I think this also ties into that perfectly is obviously this is my job. So I want to figure out how I can make it a profitable job. But at the same time, I never want to lose sight of that balance of making like a place for people where they just can enjoy their time and feel chill. I don't feel like I have to. I just wish for you to get it. That's very sweet. I'm happy that you don't feel like you have to. That's the most important thing. I wanna always, again, like I said, balance. Balance is the key word for my year. Manifesting. Yeah. It's I do feel like it's possible. Otherwise, I also wouldn't push for it. That's kind of the same what I did with like going full time. I waited to go full time longer than I could have, I think. Like looking back, probably could have done it earlier, but I didn't want to because I never wanted to put that pressure on either myself or the community to be like, oh, we now have to, I don't know, like subscribe or support her in a certain way because otherwise she can't pay for her food. I'm like, I would feel really bad in that position. Like I want to be in a position where, I don't know, it's like a steady thing. I already paid for a bit longer. Oh, true. You paid in advance. Money is temporary. Channel points are forever until I get Gardener. But then Gardener is forever. Let's be real. Also, thank you for even considering that, Chris. That's really, really sweet. Like literally tier 3 is next level above and beyond. And it really means a lot. So thank you for even wanting to think about it. And getting rid of annoying ads. Yeah, I feel like subscribing, if there's a stream that you watch a lot, being able to subscribe, even if you just use like a Prime sub or something to get rid of ads is such an OP thing to do because ads are annoying. At the same time, they're also a way that I make money. So for anyone who does watch the ads on my stream, I appreciate you tons. Like, know that you watching an ad is literally a way that you're supporting this career for me. Maybe that makes them a little less annoying. That's why you get my Prime. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good shout for anyone who doesn't know. If you have Amazon Prime, you can actually subscribe to one streamer for free every single month. Basically, it's included in your Prime subscription. The streamer still gets paid. So basically, it's just a normal sub. The sub split is a bit different, but that's nitty gritty details. And you don't get ads. You get emotes and stuff like that. Who has 140 hour... Wait, okay, now I'm curious. I don't know exactly how many hours I streamed. Can you see that when they give you the recap? If it's like 140 out of something. I streamed a lot last month. That is true. I streamed for 150. Chris, that's wild. Oh, also, hi, Elizabeth. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I had a really good start to the year so far. Um, Honestly, only sub if I want to support the streamer and of course get rid of the ads. Yeah. To be fair, I also generally like the first and foremost part of the decision is deciding whether I want to support that streamer, of course. Let's go, Gina. Thank you so much for redeeming the palm tree roll. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much for hanging out that you got hanging out enough and the coconut roll. Pam, 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 pam. No, you're all good. You're all good. Thank you so much for redeeming both the palm tree and the coconut roll. Thank you so much for hanging out for enough time that you got to redeem both of those in one go. 5 days and 9 hours. Damn. That's so many hours. But you got to keep in mind that the recap counts VODs as watch time. Oh, so if you like watch a VOD, even though you've already seen the stream, you can technically indeed watch more hours than I streamed. That's wild. We don't have a watch time command, Anna. Sorry. Thank you, Lena, for setting it up. And Esther, thank you for setting it up. Wow, that's teamwork. That is teamwork. 6 days, 9 hours. Damn. Damn. Wild. 2,715 chats sent in December. Slay. Oh, you know what we can do? Do your mods get paid? Unfortunately not. I really wish that I could pay them. I know that like if you are a big streamer, let's say like 4,000 plus average viewers. Riri, what the heck? Thank you so much for the 20-month resub and also tier 2 and in advance. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Please enjoy all your subby perks, including all the tier 2 emotes for a whole month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As my first Twitch love, you deserve a tier 2. Stop. Stop. You're gonna make me blush. I appreciate that so incredibly much. See, I can't even speak anymore. I get so flustered when someone does that. I'm like, oh my God, help. Thank you so much for wanting to subscribe on tier 2. That genuinely really, really means a lot. And I am so happy that I'm your first Twitch love. You know, being someone's first love is a special place. But thank you so much. That's really, really kind and supportive. And also in advance, that is like even wilder. So thank you. And I hope you enjoyed that nice in advance discount. I really have to get your shit together in 2026. Well, still, thank you for the 3 stream streak. I said it without stumbling over my words. Yeah, as I was saying, so I think there are streamers, like big streamers that do pay their mods. I feel like most of the time those mods also don't actually do anything else. Like their job is literally to mod. So they don't have any other job. So it's like they are also always there, which is currently something. Maybe, who knows, if the stream explodes, we'll see. But like Esther is true. That's true. Esther's always exactly like Esther. No, I would love to be able to pay the mods, but unfortunately at the current given time, I can literally pay myself and that about runs my money out. So yeah, it is maybe one day if I get crazy amounts of money. I think I found you on YouTube first and somehow ended up here and just never left. Did you have a Twitch account before that, really? Is chatting regularly. There's you with 2,700 chats and there's me 127. A lurky boy, but that's also very appreciated, Chris. You do know that, right? Like I appreciate it so much for people that just hang out and lurk here and just vibe. Like I also really appreciate all the chatty people, but only chat if you want to chat, not because you feel like you have to chat to keep up with you and stuff, you know? I think you is just practicing for the chatting Olympics. um, for sure, like working while watching your streams goal. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I would love to do that, but unfortunately, keeping up with Yule, I have my limits. How dare you suggest something that ridiculous? Because there was a whole whopping 2 days. I played New World and they did drops. Ah, that makes sense. They did drops. Yeah, fair enough. That's Olympics level. Exactly, exactly. Thank you so much, Wasabi, for lurking. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You're saying it would be annoying if someone chats as much as her is hilarious to me. I mean, honestly, that's kind of like if I were to say that it's annoying if someone were to chat as much as me IRL. I'd probably also be annoyed, you know? If everyone did that, that'd be chaotic. That'd be like a Simsy level stream, but just with way less people, but the chat would still go that fast. Like the chat would still move that speed, but I don't know, like different. Also, the ads are about to run. So in the meantime, I'm going to like start up my game. So that after the ads are done, I can actually properly show you what we have or what I have been up to while you guys were celebrating weekend. Yeah, it's wild. Her chat goes so fast, but somehow she still reads so much, which like always surprises me. I blame Ro for this behavior. I mean, fair. I'll take it. I'm just a chatty influencer. The only way I would get to that is to send each word of my sentence separately. Oh, imagine if people started doing that. That'd be wild. Oh, reset counter. That's actually a good shout. Yeah, we should. We should. Let me put that in reminders. That's a wild reminder. Reset Simsy counter. I still haven't like officially told her about the Simsy counter, by the way, because I'm a little bit embarrassed by it. A little bit embarrassed by it, but like not really. It's fun for the stream, but like I just hope she doesn't find out. Let's go, Liquor. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy that it went really well. I stumbled upon a stream by a famous singer. I can't remember his name, but the chat went so fast it was unreadable. Yeah. Someone once said, if you start streaming, you basically stream for 0 people. And then you get your first couple of chatters and you get like a proper interaction with people. And then if your stream blows up, you're basically back to streaming to 0 people because you can't know people in chat anymore. You can't read every chat message. Even if you try to read one chat message every 100 messages, it's not going to be the same. So like a lot of people that say that they want to blow up on Twitch actually don't want to blow up on Twitch, because if you want to be a huge streamer, like saying like 5K plus viewers consistently, if you want to be that big of a streamer, you actually kind of weirdly enough have to be comfortable to stream to 0 people as well. And a lot of people don't want to stream for 0 people. I think like the comfortable spot, I feel like this community is at a really comfortable spot right now. I feel like I can read chat. Like sometimes I miss messages. Sometimes, obviously, it goes really fast, like the chat still. But I do feel like I actually still get to know you guys. I still get to like remember little details about things that you guys say in chat. I feel like there's community lore. People are interacting with each other. Yeah, active, but not too busy. Exactly. But I feel like this community is at a really good spot right now with the terms of like people are interacting. People also like people that don't interact a lot still feels comfortable to like say hi and stuff. It's not like so overwhelming that new people never say anything. But at the same time, it's also like, I don't know. Sometimes when you watch a stream where no one is chatting, it also almost feels bad to lurk. I don't know how how to word that differently, but like I've had this where there was a streamer and they were doing amazing. Like I was having a great time lurking, but they kept asking questions to chat, which is good. Like you have to do that as a streamer. Like asking questions to chat is the way to get people to engage with your stream. But I wasn't not in a chatty mood. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to lurk here. And then at one point I started to feel so bad that they kept asking questions and they had like 20 viewers, but just no one was chatting. And then I felt so bad and I was like, oh, I really wish they just had like a couple of people chatting because now I feel bad for lurking, even though I was having a great time at the stream. And it seemed like they were fine as well, by the way. It didn't look like they were not having a good time. They were just gaming and they were just vibing and like they were actually doing a phenomenal job. But it was like one of those things where I think it's good to have that balance of like you have chatters, you have lurkers, and therefore for everyone it feels like a comfortable stream. Like if you want to chat, there's space for it, but if you want to lurk, it also feels comfortable to do so. Too many people sometimes. I feel like on front page, obviously there's a lot of people, but a lot of those people are not actively watching your stream. I've had moments, but I don't think that was because there were actually too many people. That was just me going through like growth. Like for me, the step from going from like partner number, so like 75 average to 125 felt like a huge step because it's a really different vibe in chat. Like all of a sudden I had to start accepting that I would sometimes miss a message. I had to start accepting that I couldn't know every single person in chat by name perfectly. So it was more like an uncomfortable feeling for myself of I have to adjust. And I think as a content creator, you will always go through these phases where you're basically growing through the next phase of being a creator. And that like growth can sometimes be uncomfortable, but now I feel like I'm way more comfortable because I've been doing it for a while and I feel like it now feels like I've settled in and I rarely feel like there's too much people. Sometimes I can just not keep up with chat in terms of like, you guys are just yapping amongst each other and there's like chaos happening. And then I'm just like, I'm so lost. What are you guys talking about? But that's not like a negative feeling. That I'm just more so happy. I'm like, oh, you guys are vibing. That's good. So I sometimes go to a more quiet stream. No, that's completely fair. That's completely fair. I feel like that's also why there's, you have multiple streamers, and that's also probably why every single one of you follows multiple people on Twitch. Sometimes you're in the mood for like a yappy stream with a busy chat. Sometimes you're in the mood for a stream that's just like very quiet and relaxing. I also feel like that's why sometimes you can be like a huge fan of a streamer and still not watch every single one of their streams. Simply because you're not always in the mood for the vibe of that streamer. I have that too. I have like streamers that I love to watch, and I have streamers that I love to watch occasionally. And that's exactly why it's so nice that we have so many people that are streaming, because that gives you so many choices. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Also, Amanda, welcome in. And Joey, welcome in. And Lena, welcome in. You were already here, but you watered your plants. And Maddie, welcome in. And Madison, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, no, that's completely fair, Kate. You need to read chat. I totally do that too. Also, thank you for redeeming the Hi, I'm New. If you have any questions, please let me know. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Exactly. Following a nice variety of streamers never hurt anyone. Chat hasn't always been busier. No, that's very true. That's very true. When we've had like really high view counts, also when we get like a really big raid or something, that doesn't always increase the chat's busyness. It can also be that sometimes there's like actually less people in a stream, but because it's quieter, people feel more comfortable to chat. So chat's actually busier, even though we have a lower average view count. So it's not always like directly correlated. And I also think it depends on what kind of energy I'm giving on that day. Because sometimes I have like very yappy energy, and sometimes I have more like relaxed energy as well. So I think that also depends on like what I'm giving back to chat, and therefore what chat wants to give back to me. And I think that's why a lot of people underestimate how much energy it costs to stream. Because if you are low on energy, that obviously is gonna get reflected in your chat, which is not like it's necessarily a bad thing. It's good to have low energy streams too. It's just even low energy streams still take quite some energy. Also, thank you so much for stopping by, Linny. I appreciate it. Is it okay if I call you Linny, by the way? Or if you prefer your full username or anything else, please let me know. But I love that you're watching a few people on Girlypop. Speaking of, let me actually go into the game. I need to make sure that you guys can properly see it. Because I've actually been working on quite some things that I would love to show you guys. Because I'm pretty proud of the progress I've made. I have less interest in. Thank you, Kate. I'm very happy to hear that. I'm very happy that like the community makes you feel Linny is totally fine. Perfect. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, Zombie is also here. Whew. Liv. And record, good shout. Thank you for reminding me. I've seen it and it looks amazing. Thank you. Also, hi Liv, it's good to see you. Okay, so let me actually quickly sleep so I can show you during daytime because I think that'll look a bit better. For anyone who doesn't know, we are building a cityscape based on The Last of Us. And I made a big highway around what is going to be the city. For anyone who has watched either gameplay or the show, The Last of Us, you'll remember maybe the scene with the giraffes where Ellie and Joel actually look out over a cityscape that has a lush green center. And that's what we're building. That's what we're taking as inspiration. Don't let the roads fool you. This is not Belgium, although it kind of looks like it a little bit. But yeah, I finished the highway. As you can see, a lot of the copper right now is weathering. What is it called? Exposing. No. What is that called? I know what it's called. Come on. My brain is not working. Oh, yes. Basically between here and the museum. Minor Mom. So if you look on the map, that would be like anything above here. Because Amber is doing the metro station here. Oxidizing. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. So anything between here, I can imagine that could be kind of cool to also have like a road or something going from the city to the museum. That's what I imagine. But please, if you have like any other ideas, if you want to find another location, please also like check. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to check with me, but then we can like discuss it. I know Zombie wants to build something over here, like a neighborhood or something. And I know Amber is going to do a metro line that basically goes from the museum all the way to where Mac is building over here. So basically there's going to be a metro line and she is going to start with one metro stop over here, but she would like to do one over here, and she would like to do a bridge that crosses the water. Riri. You're so sweet. Oh, that is literally potentially one of the sweetest things someone has ever said. Holy shit, that's so kind. Thank you so much for your incredible words, Riri. That means a lot. I'm so happy that's how you feel because that's not even what I intentionally do. Like, it's not even that I go into it with like, oh, I want to create that specific type of space. But if you word it like that, that's definitely what I like strive to do. So I'm really happy that's what you feel. No crying, I will go too. No, but literally, literally that's such a sweet thing to say. And also thank you so much for the bits. That's really kind. Thank you for the 25 stream streak. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for lurking. Thank you. Also, thank you for the follow just now. But yeah, so basically, I worked on the highway quite a lot because I wanted to make sure that we could actually continue with other projects because we only have a month left. But as the copper is oxidizing, I'm just going to let everything oxidize completely to green. so that we can then basically go in and just go like this until it has the right color. And then I already have a bunch of honey so that we can wax everything so we can freeze it in the right state. But it's just easier to let everything oxidize because initially I started waxing things and then I was like, oh, this one is ready. Let's wax it. And then I kept forgetting which one I already waxed. So I was like, you know what? I'll just let everything oxidize. But as you can see, I added all the lampposts and I added them like every... I don't know how to translate that. Every other copper block. I also went back to the trial chamber, fought more baby zombies, cried a little bit, but I got a lot of copper out of it, so it was worth it. I also got all the copper grates. Every I don't know how to translate that. But yeah, we have all the lampposts. I finished the entire highway, including all of the bars and the rails on the side, because I felt like... I think you mentioned that you expected there to be bars on the side. Then I was like, oh, that actually makes so much sense. I didn't realize that that would be so good. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I have that. The escape button gets stuck, but only in Minecraft. It's really weird. Sorry, you typed a message probably with a period somewhere, and therefore it looked like... Oh, yeah, it looked like a link. Let me repost that for you. Hold on. Riri, this message was for you from Amanda. But there was a period between the did and its, and Fossabot thought it was a link. I died to them. I almost died to them as well, Minor Mom. They scared the living crap out of me. I fought them and then I ran like a baby myself. Oh, let me actually take this block. I also removed all of the pink wool everywhere. And I cleaned up the terrain. So this diagonal build here actually is now all on one level. I cleaned up the train back here. Turn and turn. That actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. I cleaned up the terrain. Chris. Aw. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. And I agree. Everyone is awesome. All the planties are all awesome. Because, yes, of course, like, I sit here and I try to build a good community, but I could not do that without you guys. Like, so much of why this community is such a nice space is because of all of you. A like button. I know. I agree. A big crying stream tonight. Apparently, yeah. It almost feels like it, doesn't it? But yeah, I cleaned up the terrain. So this build is now also on a flat surface. And this here, the train actually connects to the highway. That was one big hole earlier, so that was terrible. I also cleaned up the train back here to have it be a lot smoother than it was before because this was messy as fuck. I also extended the part back here within the yellow wool because this is where we're going to do the trailer park that's partly underneath the highway. That is going to be like full of infected. This is going to be an area that's going to look like super infected. I also did all of the pillars with all of the detailing. So all of the pillars have like extra support beams that go underneath so that if you're walking, it actually looks like the highway is not floating, but it's actually supported by something. And this was so annoying to do because it had to go all the way down to water. Oh, no, actually, that's correct. There's a double pillar. I was like, did I mess this up? But I didn't. You just couldn't see it. But like all the pillars, and they actually go all the way down in the water. It was annoying to do, but I was like, I have to do it. Then something that I want to do today is I want to spend a little bit of time to, especially here where we're going to have an area that's like highly infected. I want to detail because right now all of those stones look like they're brand new. And that is not an option. So we're going to use a bunch of blocks. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. We're going to use a bunch of blocks like cobblestone with moss in it, bricks with moss in it, and bricks that are broken. And we're going to add that, especially, like I said, into this part of the pillars. Because I feel like if we're going to make this look like an infested area, it has to look more run down. Once I've done that here and we have a bit of an idea on how to mix and match them, I want to do something similar in the tunnel. So that's the only part. Hi, Micah. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. Nobody gets left behind. Exactly. The only part that is like truly not done from the highway perspective is this part over here. Because the tunnel right now, as you can see, there's no proper entrance. We're gonna have to do like something that looks like the entryway of a tunnel. Next to that, the tunnel right now is still fully lit up by torches. That's not really an option for the vibe of our build. And I want to make parts of the tunnel, maybe like this corner here and then maybe like a little bit more back there, look like it's infested as well. Like I want to add the fungi, I want to add overgrown stuff. And I think the tunnel walls and ceiling also need to be at least texturized. Maybe not completely changed, but they need to look different than they do now. Because right now it looks way too clean. And this is The Last of Us. Nothing here is clean. Even in the tunnel, if we add like a bunch of leaves and stuff to make it look overgrown, so even if we don't necessarily make it super infected, it still has to look like nature is taking over again. Because that's the one part that in the copper you can actually see it, but in the rest of the build, we haven't really done that. Something else that I did, you can actually kind of see it here on the map, is I made a pathway. It's very roughly laid out. But you can see it over here as well, the path blocks. This is where I want to make like a pavement that basically reaches from here, from the highway. I don't know exactly how I'm going to connect this. Like this. This is going to be pavement with lampposts as well. Different lampposts than those, but it has to be lamppost because that's basically the pavement that connects to all the buildings. So that's like your little walking street. That we have streets that go in between the buildings, of course. And this street basically connects up all the buildings that we will have here. Or almost all the buildings, actually. I decided that here we're going to add a little pathway that leads up the mountain, almost as if it's a hiking trail. Like from here, you basically exit the city and you go into a hiking trail in nature. This like leads all the way to this building. Oh, Zombie is here. Hello.
And here, I'll show you. Wait, okay. So
yes,
I think we can walk right from over here. So, anyways, like like how you're doing the road right here.
Yeah.
I started doing a road of myself
Ooh.
the cottage I built. So let's see. How do I get up here?
Yeah, the terrain is terrible here.
Yeah. Like that's like why like I'm thinking like so much about like making like a highway system. It would be so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, my chat is telling me that you're really soft. Hold on. Let me turn you up.
Okay.
Hold on, that's maybe a little bit loud. I was like, let me turn you up 200%.
Okay, so I think we can like go up this waterfall right here actually. And then like this like will like guide us to, I believe this should like be like directly like by the abandoned like shack over here.
Ooh, okay.
So like this is like what like I want to be like kind of like what like kind of like helps connect like the buildings together, the shack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I made it. Oh, the train is terrible. Oh, I still love the shack so much. It's so cool.
It's so cool. I feel like it ties like going into like the other builds like together so well, just like with like the story I wrote for it.
Yeah. I feel like
let me see again.
The location and stuff for like walking into the woods and then immediately sort of finding this abandoned cabin.
Yeah.
That looks like a kind of cursed.
So cool, yeah.
It looks perfect. Okay. I'm really curious about your highway. Oh, there's a spider.
This is what I'm making right here. So,
sorry.
In this area, I want to do like a gravel pathway going over here to this cottage.
Yeah.
I think a gravel pathway would be really, really cool, honestly, because like it's supposed to be like abandoned. So I want to make that like a gravel pathway, and then this is the highway.
Sorry, we have some friends. I just die.
There we go.
Ooh.
So this is a highway. Not highway, or like it's a road.
Yeah,
so, like,
it's a road.
I don't know like how I don't know like how this like really ties in with the road that you're building. Honestly, like it's a lot smaller. I noticed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my road is
Um,
ginormous.
yeah,
I really wanted to give it that highway feel around the city, so I went for
yeah.
like basically the white block and then three. Hey, hello, I'm trying to look at a highway here. Can you not disturb me? Thank you. Did
Oh,
I hit? Sorry, did I hit you?
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. You're all good. So I was thinking, like, what I want to do, like, I want to like build like houses and maybe even like more buildings alongside this area.
Mm-hmm.
So like making like a neighborhood,
Yeah.
maybe like putting like maybe like a pizza shop,
That'd be
abandoned pizza shop,
so fun.
maybe like tying in like maybe like there's like a Five Nights at Freddy's pizza shop in
Oh,
there
that'd be
somewhere. That'd
yeah.
be sick, honestly.
I
You
feel like
know, video game world.
I feel like just in general, kind of like having like a bit more of a suburban area with more like
Yeah,
I'm gonna do mostly high rise buildings, or I'm gonna at least
yeah,
try with the time that I have. Um,
yeah,
but then I feel like if you kind of go through the woods and then you get to this part, which is more suburban, it would fit in so well.
yeah, yeah. I agree with that, honestly. Like, you know, like I want to like make like different houses, give them each a story, and then maybe even like
Yes.
maybe like I said, like a FNAF style pizza shop.
Yeah, yeah,
That'd be so cool
exactly.
because like that like you know like it's an abandoned pizza shop that
Mm-hmm.
like with the movies like it's been
It's
abandoned
just
for
perfect.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like I
kind of
think that could
like
fit.
such a perfect crossover that you're almost surprised they didn't actually do it in the games.
Yeah, yeah, no, like literally. So
Yeah,
like that's like what I was like thinking of building like in this area. Um,
I love it. I love it.
but like I don't know like how it is gonna turn out. Like I or like how big I should like really make it.
Yeah, that's why I did the planning with the wool, because I was like, I need to get an idea of the scale that
Yeah.
I'm committing to, because otherwise there's no
No, like
way I
literally.
will figure out what I need. Hello.
Literally. Yeah.
Stop being so rude. I'm trying to listen to a plan here. Oh, creeper. Sorry. I'm
Oh,
really
where's the creeper?
but right behind you. I was like, I don't want it to blow up your highway, and I'm really
I
bad at
got him, I
fighting.
got him.
Good. I always
Spider.
blow them up by accident.
I think the best thing to fight mobs, sweep pits.
Yeah, true. I don't have that right
Let's see.
now.
Oh, there's another spider right here.
All the
Okay, yeah, so I think
mobs.
I might want like a road maybe to go like more this way too. And then like the neighborhood just like continues and then maybe
Mm-hmm.
like just like looping like around like the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe like a big like loop for the highway.
Yeah,
But like I feel like that's gonna be like a lot of work.
that
It's
would
gonna
be
be like a whole lot of
so
work.
much work. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be. But I think it would be worth it, honestly.
true. I do
Just like
think for the
really tie it
highway,
together.
like north of the highway, Minor Mom's gonna build an abandoned gas station, and left of my, or sorry,
Yeah.
right of my highway, Amber's gonna do the metro station. So
Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be awesome.
yeah, but then I guess like a lot of it
Yeah.
will already be surrounded. So
Yeah. And then it's just like this area, you know, I get just like some of the builds like they don't I don't know, like, I feel like they don't feel like too tied together where
mm-hmm.
if we just like, you know, build a road out and then just
True,
start connecting pieces and parts, you know,
true. I
then
do
like
also
everything will
feel
just flow.
it's like also relatively true to the game though, for not everything not to be like fully connected, because obviously the
Yeah.
game is like such a huge area where they kind of have the
Yeah,
points of
true.
interests and then just parts in between where they're just traveling.
True. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea, honestly.
But yeah, it's I definitely like the idea of having like more residential area to tie it all in together.
Yeah. I think that'd be so cool, honestly. Maybe
Yeah,
even
for
like I could
sure.
like make like an abandoned school or something too, like in this type of area. I think that could be pretty cool too.
That's so dope. Oh my, you have so
Yeah.
many good ideas. I wonder how you're all gonna do that in 1 month.
Yeah. No, like literally, like I have to like lock in for this.
You really do. Yeah. I mean,
I would, yeah.
I
Like
already
it'd be
have
a
to
big
lock in.
project, honestly.
It
But
would, yeah.
like I think like honestly what I might opt for is tutorials on YouTube. Like, hey, like what do I build over here? What do I build?
Yeah.
Okay, this looks like a good tutorial right here. Okay, let me
True.
watch it. Let me just
That
like get the blocks, put them in
yeah,
the chest.
that
And run with
helps
it.
because designing obviously takes quite a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah, like for me
True.
like designing like the builds that I made I I looked at like a few Pinterest pictures and then like it just like
Mhm.
came to life.
Yeah.
like the cottage is like based off of the Shrieking Shack. Bunker, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I think I know what I want to do with this like rock area, this rock formation. Make it
Mm-hmm.
like into like a little like bunker zone, and then the big tower. Like I was like, okay, like that's the space off of like just like a tower.
Mm-hmm. I really like the watchtower though. It's really nice for me every single time I
Yeah.
try to get like a good view of my area. I'm like, let me go up
Wait,
the
that's awesome.
watchtower.
I actually put vines on it the other day, so then
It's really
it
convenient to
has like
go
more
up.
of like yeah, so like it has more of an abandoned feeling to
Mm-hmm.
it too.
I really
Mm,
like it. It turned out super nice. I also
yeah,
like what you did with
me
the
too.
stairs. I saw you change them.
Yeah, I did. I put the mud bricks outside of it, and I was like, okay, like how do I like really like make the stairs like better, like
Mm-hmm.
because like they looked like wonky.
No, but I like them. They turned out really nice.
Yeah, I don't know if I could put vines on mud bricks, but if I
I
can,
think
like that'd be pretty
so.
cool.
Yeah, I think
Mud
so.
bricks. Mhm.
But yeah,
Like I think that'd be so cool.
what are you gonna work on today?
Today, I think I might work on like making this road right here, and then maybe like making like some intersections.
Nice.
Honestly, get
Yeah,
like a roadmap going
that sounds
for
like
it.
a good idea. Then you have like a little bit of a blueprint to work from.
Yeah, and then like I can like format like where I want the builds to be like around it. Like I don't think I want them to be too big, honestly. Like maybe like
Mm-hmm.
small houses, 2 floors at
Yeah.
most.
Yeah. That's like more
Um,
doable, I guess, in a time frame as well, if you
yeah,
want to do multiple.
yeah, 2 floors at most, and then just like maybe like also to like looking at tutorials for how I can like decorate the inside with like
Mm-hmm.
decor.
That's gonna
Like
be
I've seen like
so
decors
fun.
like for like YouTube shorts with like
Yeah.
making a PC in Minecraft with like shields.
I think I've seen that too. There's people that do
Yeah.
like genuine magic with like armor
Like
stands and
redstone
things.
builds and like it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like I
Yeah.
saw like one the other day like redstone build with like slot machine.
Mm? Damn,
A
that's
slot
wild.
machine redstone build, yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh, maybe too. Like even one of the buildings could be like maybe like a casino. That would be fun.
Imagine. And then do everything like
Wait,
all the
that'd be cool.
functional
Yeah,
redstone
all of the
stuff.
redstone. Yeah, all of the functional redstone stuff. That'd be a lot, but
Good
that'd be cool.
luck.
Yeah. Thank you.
I could never do that. I could never. I mean, I built an automated moss farm, and I was already really impressed that I managed to fit like actually follow
Yeah.
a 5-minute tutorial.
No, literally. I
Yeah,
agree with that.
but yeah, it sounds so cool. I'm very
Yeah.
excited to see what you actually get up to in the
Me
end.
too. Like, like I think Team Honey, we've got it. We've got it in the last
Yeah,
this last month. Like,
we do. We do. I feel like all
it's
of us
crazy.
are like
I was already
locked
last
in.
month too. Yeah.
I
Time flew
know.
by.
It goes so fast. I
Yeah.
keep thinking about last season was only 2 months, and I already was like, oh, that's short.
Really?
Surely 3 months will be
Yeah.
long, and this is still short.
Yeah, it's still so short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's wild. But
Mhm. Wait, do you have an extra shovel, by the way? Like
uh,
for like
I have two, but I kind of need both because they both have different
okay.
enchants. But
Oh, that is so fair, honestly.
you can borrow one and like later put it in one of my chests if you need one today.
Okay.
Um.
Like I was like thinking like it could make it faster for like utilizing. Actually, wait.
Oh
Have I
yeah.
in my ender chest? Wait, actually, I have an efficiency for a shovel in my
Okay.
ender chest.
I was literally saying like, I realized that the one that I just wanted to give you, I was like,
Efficiency 4. I have like 4 diamond blocks, cobblestone,
Nice.
amethyst, and basalt.
that sounds like a solid ender chest inventory.
Yes, that is. I
Yeah.
think I probably got this from like rating and density.
Yeah. I was about to say,
Yup.
like, the one that I was going to give you is Silk Touch and Mending, but it doesn't have any efficiency on it. So that would be kind of useless.
Oh wait, silk touch and mending. Wait, actually, mending is probably a little bit better, honestly.
I mean, if you want, you can have it, and then you can just put it back when you're. You can just put it in like one of the. Oh wait, I can put it in the ender chest actually. Then you could just grab it. Oh no, wait, you can't do that. I keep forgetting.
No,
You
no, with ender
this-
chests, like
every
like, it's
single
like-
time it's
yeah,
over
like,
here.
it's like locked,
Yeah.
like to like yeah.
It's so silly.
Thank you. Yeah.
But yeah. If you can just put it in like one of the. Oh, I think you
Oh,
picked
I
up
picked
my
up the
ender
ender
chest.
chest.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
You can just put it in one of the chests where I'm like building. I don't know if you
Okay,
know
okay.
the little area with
Yeah,
all.
I think I've seen it. I think
Yeah,
I've seen it.
yeah, just
Wait, are
in
there
one of them.
resources like are they just like for that build or
Yeah,
like I have
those
like some
are.
resources like over here too.
Yeah, I know that we have like
But
a,
yeah.
a shared storage room, but those are basically all the resources I need for the actual
Yeah.
build. So I was like, let me keep these aside before anyone grabs them, and then I'm like, ah, shit, now I have to go gather again. But yeah,
Yeah, that is so fair, honestly. I might have to like maybe go mining for some more of these blocks, honestly.
yeah, I did so much mining for all of that. Like, it's.
Really? That's crazy.
I did like a underneath the basically where the XP farm is, that amber build, like the early game XP farm.
Yeah.
I made a big strip mine off of it just to get like a shit ton of deep slate.
Yeah. Wait, would be so cute, honestly, for this area, like for a residential area. It'd be so. I think it'd be so cool, like to like make like our own themed shops over here too.
I think that would be
That'd be
really
so
nice
cool.
if you
Maybe like
have the
having like,
time.
yeah,
But yeah,
that'd be
that would be
so
so
fun,
cute
honestly.
for
Yeah, I
sure.
agree.
Yeah, sometimes like I love how the time pressure is making all of us like really dedicated, but at the same time, I'm like I'm already gonna miss this SMP because it's
Yeah,
only
me
3
too,
months.
honestly. Me too. The
Yeah.
Girlypop recipe is it's so much fun and like it's
Mm-hmm.
just like it's such a safe it's just such a safe place.
Yeah, it really is. I like it so
Yeah,
much. So
me
yeah,
too.
but there will always be next season, right?
Yep, next season, season 4.
Exactly. I'm so curious to
Yep.
see what the theme is going to be of next
Yes,
season.
me too, honestly. Maybe it'll be movie themes.
Ooh.
That'd be
I
cool.
I like that idea.
Movie themes, like maybe somebody would build. Could people build like they could build like the whole FNAF series?
You could
Could
build
build,
so much if you go for
yeah.
movie
You
themed.
could build. You could even build like the Hunger Games,
I was
like.
literally going to say Hunger Games arena.
Literally, like
Yeah,
I'm a huge fan of the Hunger Games.
same,
I
same.
was actually I was actually trying to plan out like a whole Hunger Games Disneyland event.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Someone in
Yep.
my chat says seasons 3 is 3 months, season 4 is 4 months question mark. I like the idea.
Maybe.
That's
I like that idea
I
too.
like that idea too. I mean, season 2 was 2 months, so it would fit the lineup.
Yeah, that would fit the lineup. That really
Yeah,
would. 4
so
months
true.
long.
I like the
Yep.
idea. Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back to building because I have so little time and so much building to do. So
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna try to
Sounds good.
detail. But good luck with the building and
Yes, good luck with your build too.
thank you. And let me know once you have
Yes.
something so I can come check it out again. I think it's so much fun
Sounds
to
good.
see everyone's builds.
Same over here. Same over here too.
Yes. Okay, good luck.
Yes, good luck with yours.
Bye.
Bye.
It's so fun to see what everyone's doing. Does the hype thing? Yes. Oh my God. Yes. That's such a good question, Senor. If you hype my videos on YouTube, they actually get pushed out to more people. So if you want to help out, that goes for anyone. If you're watching YouTube videos on mobile, you can actually hype videos and then you get more, like the video gets pushed to more people. So, if you want to help out, you can actually do that. I also keep forgetting that I should probably at one point like make a post about it or start communicating about it because I even forget that this is a thing most of the time. Unfortunately, it's only on mobile, yeah. Which is also very frustrating. Like I don't understand why they don't do it. Also on PC. But I guess it's because it's like a way for YouTube, I think, to try and push people to watch on mobile because on mobile, obviously the like the what is it called? The vertical feed is also more attractive. So if you're watching on YouTube on your phone, you're more likely to start scrolling the vertical feed and therefore get like, where is my shulker? Is my shulker box in here? Where did I put that? I put my shulker box with resources somewhere. Oh, there. Is it free? Yeah, it's free. You have like a certain amount of hype to give every day, I believe. Also, hi Potter, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. And Prickly Fee, welcome in. And hold on. I just realized. Abu, thank you so much for the 32-month resub. Thank you. I adore you as well. Right back at ya. I've been doing it, but I don't know if it... Yes, absolutely, it works. So thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so, so much for doing that. It's much, much appreciated. Okay, so I'm gonna... This is kind of like the vision that I have, right? Do you see how much of a difference that makes? And then even if we kind of like sometimes let it bleed into the part up there. Like some cracked bits up there as well. Don't use the YouTube app on devices. Smart. That's probably good for not doom scrolling. Do you see like the detailing that I want to do, especially if this is going to be such an infected area? 3 more times this week. So I think it's 3 or 4 total. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. And it's also depending on the size of the channel, like of the creator that you're hyping up. Your hype will actually count more or less. So if you're hyping up like a small creator, your hype actually has more impact. They do that because the hype feature is literally designed to be able to lift up smaller creators. You don't use the YouTube app because of ads. Fair enough. I always forget ads because I have YouTube Premium. I feel so spoiled when I say that, but I literally forget sometimes that there's ads on YouTube. Hold on. Oh, great, that's getting stuck there. Okay, fine. On PC for YouTube, that's also fair. I feel like YouTube on PC is also when you're watching like long videos, is just more comfortable, right? It is just more comfortable. I don't have my scaffolding with me, but that block glitching out there is actually annoying me. Thank you, Savannah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hold on. I'm going to get that glitching block. It's right over there. There we go. I got it. I got it. I actually feel like maybe doing the blocks up there. Oh, that's a good point. Of course, you can use ad blocker on YouTube on your normal PC. Good shout. Okay, so that's where we've already detailed some bits. I feel like maybe detailing them up here might also be smart because then I can, like, I don't know, kind of just go about it a bit more random. Let's see. I wanted to change that one because it's a connector block. I feel like it would actually make sense if that was cracked. And then let's place 2 of those here. I just feel like this is really going to help look the highway like a lot more run down and broken. Which obviously for the build that we're doing is quite important. But I'm not going to do this all the way around, I think, because that's just not realistic. Do I like the cobblestone up there? Actually, I do, but I do think we need like a normal one next to it. Again, the escape button literally only gets stuck in Minecraft. It's such a weird thing. Yeah, I really like how that looks. Also, hi, Charlotte. Thank you. I got it redone over the weekend, so the color and the shaping is fully fresh. So thank you for noticing. Thank you for saying that it looks good today. Ooh, I appreciate it. Let's actually get one of those. Nope. Up there as well. And then we had that one up there, which I liked, but then I want to put one of those next to it. Yeah, that makes it look a little bit better. Don't have... yet I don't watch YouTube on TV much. No, that's also fair. That's also fair. Like, ads on YouTube are so annoying because they also just... They last so long. Um, okay, I love it. I really like how that's turning out. I definitely feel like this makes a big difference. But again, like I said, I'm not going to do it. I might actually do it like up here, like these two pillars as well, because you actually directly see those, although there's going to be a building right in front of it. I feel like with the pillars here, it is super important because over here, we're going to do the trailer park. So the focus is really going to be the highway. So I almost feel like if I don't do this, it's going to look odd. But in some of the other places, I don't think I'm going to do this simply because it's just too time consuming. And we are very limited in the time that we have. There we go. If they keep this up, your regular TV has less ads. Yeah. Which is so wild if you think about it. Like it's mind blowing to me how they keep adding more as well. Okay, I really like that. I was working on. I keep like switching pillars that I'm working on, which is also somewhat confusing for my own brain, but it's the ADHD running strong today, I guess. There we go. This part is annoying to work on. I should probably get my scaffolding actually. So I don't have it on me. Oh, wait, I just have my ender chest. I can literally just grab it here without walking all the way back. There we go. Where do I place my scaffolding? Probably there. Hello? There we go. Then let's change out that one. This is like, it would actually make a lot of sense if the blocks in the water had like moss and stuff on it. But going all the way into the water is going to be super annoying, and no one's going to actually look underwater. If this was a build in like a forever world or something, I would probably detail all the pillars all the way. But considering that this build is going to be viewed from very specific angles, aka the angles that I decide to highlight, because just like the previous season, the build is going to be shown mostly from the angles that I decide to show it, or the angles that are like logistically make sense when you're walking around the build. Like, for example, I don't think if anyone is going to tour this build, I don't think people are necessarily going to go into the water to check if the pillars over there are textured as well. Does that make sense? Let me see. Scaffolding is your absolutely favorite block function wise. It's actually really nice. I like it as well. But the funny thing is, there's people that never use scaffolding, that are like, I wouldn't call them like anti-scaffolding, but I know, for example, Meggie only uses moss, which just blows my mind. I could never. Is the best decision I ever made. I changed from Spotify. Oh, that's true. You also get YouTube Music with it. I got the Spotify Premium for like a month when they had like one of those things where you could try it for free for a month. And then I got so attached to it that I kept it. At the time, I was already creating content, and I asked my bookkeeper, I was like, hello, can I put this on my business? Because I actually watch a lot of YouTube for work. And he was like, yep, you can. So I have YouTube Premium on my business, which means that I can take the VAT out of it, which makes it way more affordable. Because then I just basically get the VAT back. Ooh, that's the wrong way around. There we go. Yeah, that's looking very nice. Oh, come on. I hate placing stairs in Minecraft because somehow I always place them the wrong way around. Exactly, 21% discount. Girl math. Or actually business math. Small business math. We're probably going to have to do some smoothing out of the terrain here later as well, but I decided that I'll do that once I actually start working on this area. Because I think that will make a bit more sense than me trying to already sort of preemptively think of where I want to place builds, even though I have no specific plan yet. Do you guys also see the vision? Like, do you guys like what I'm doing right now? Do you think it adds to the atmosphere? Or are you guys thinking like, Ro, why the F are you doing this? You're spending so much time on detailing pillars that could have been spent elsewhere. I ran out of mossy stairs, but I do want to have more. Yes? Okay, good. Good. Ooh, I also have mossy slabs. I just realized that means that I can also, in some places, replace that. Oh, that's even better. Oh. No clue, just here for the Pult Fair. Fair enough. I get that. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I almost feel like the underneath the bridge should have even more moss because obviously fluids go down. So like if the bridge gets wet, it makes sense that like towards the bottom of the bridge it's like even mossier. Nope, that's not the right block row. I just can't wait for like this area to also have like all of the other details in. I think it's gonna look so sick. I hope it's gonna look so sick. Ooh. I did all my paths in Survival World with similar stony mossy palette. Oh, I love this palette so much. I need more mossy stairs though, for sure. I don't know what it is with this palette, but it's just it looks like oddly natural for a world that is literally made up of square blocks. Can I? Yes. Okay, there we go. More mossy stairs. This was also one of the reasons that we really needed to get a moss farm. Because, like, making all this mossy stone takes quite some moss, actually. Like, a surprising amount. I just realized that I haven't done the thing over here. But that's actually kind of perfect, because I'll just make it all mossy. This is also really close to the earth. That sounds so dramatic. Do I have any normal slabs? I do, because for this, like, longer bit, I don't think it should be all moss. Oop. Annoying. I just realized that we also have, like, ooh, I just need stairs up here. Hold on. Let's do mossy stairs. Again, this is... Hello? Oh my goodness. Hello. Are we doing a little circle raid today, huh? Hold on. Let me make sure that I get myself to safety because we are in Minecraft and I do have a tendency to die to creepers. Hold on. There we go. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that shout out. For anyone who is hanging out here, if you're not following Eleanor yet, please go fix that right now. She's absolutely wonderful, does co-working and cozy games, and just has an amazing vibe. And we talked about it earlier, but fellow EDS warrior, fellow zebra. So please make sure to go drop your bomb on the follow button right now. I thought it would be a little silly to come back over. It is so funny when it happens. Like, it only happens ever so often, but when it does, I'm always like, hee hee. Because I have done this to people as well. And it does feel like a little sillier, like tee hee. But thank you so much for the raid. Let me quickly sleep, actually. If we're like right next to my bed, I might as well. Because I do actually have a little raid video that I would love to share with you guys as a little introduction. I'm currently playing Minecraft on the Girlypop SMP. Thank you so much for the brand new sub. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enter all your subby perks for a whole month. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. What the butts? Let me quickly go here so that I... Oh, also, my cat is over here. I should put the cat cam over there, but we have a little cat cam for both of my cats. Thank you so much for coming over here with your community. If you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so as well. We do have a little breaky time coming up. Kind reminder from my mod. But before we go on break, I would love to introduce myself properly with a raid video. But as I was saying, we're playing Minecraft on Girlypop SMP today. So if you want to hang out, you're super welcome. But please, no pressure. If you need to go raid and run, practice self-care. We always say here, self-care is very sexy. I always also say that in the raid video, though. So I should probably shut up and just show it to you, because otherwise I'm going to spoil my own raid video. See you guys in about a minute, okay? Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here. And a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Did you just try to eat the creeper? I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point. I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals. I'm a lemon! Wow! I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry. I never realized that you don't chew on mayo. Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That is the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yes, you did watch someone eat a whole spoon of mayo. I regret that decision very much. It was for charity though, so it was good. I mean, the mayo wasn't good, but for charity, it was good. Also, thank you for those follows. I really appreciate it. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day so far. But like I said, you're all super welcome to hang out for a bit. I can show you what we've been working on. Because I am building a scene inspired by The Last of Us. For anyone who's played The Last of Us or watched The Last of Us, there's a scene where Ellie and Joel are... sometimes I'm missing blocks and I'm like, where did they go? Where Ellie and Joel are watching out. They're like on a building. They are watching out over this big lush green field with buildings around it. And there's giraffes. That's the scene that we're using as a reference. A big project that I've been working on for like the past week is the highway that goes around the city. Obviously, in The Last of Us, everything's very dystopian, so everything had to look run down. So there's like holes in the road everywhere. We have lampposts and fences that are all made of copper, so they're all oxidizing. So everything's gonna look like it's been there for a while. We were currently working on texturing all of the pillars over here. That basically are gonna give it like a more rundown look, because initially I was just using like regular stone, which was perfect for the build to just give it like basically the structural shape. But now I want to make sure that also this is giving rundown and it looks like it's been around for a while. Underneath, you can see that I have all of these woolen colored areas. Basically, those are all areas that mark out something that I have a vision for. Specifically, this area over here that goes underneath the highway is going to be sort of like a trailer park, or maybe not even trailers, but like tents even. It's gonna look like there's a little group of people that's just camping out here under the bridge, but it's gonna look very infected. So we're gonna add fungi and everything, and this is gonna look like one of those areas in The Last of Us that you definitely do not want to go to. Like, this is an area that you should skip. However, there will be a pathway over here and a pathway on the other side. So for your way to go in or out of the city, you actually do have to pass this. This is one of the main areas of interest that I'm trying to build. Everything within the green border, I can also show you on the map. Everything within the green border is going to be super lush and green. So we're going to use moss and custom plants and stuff to make that look really overgrown. All of these other buildings that I marked out are all going to be smaller or bigger builds. These are going to be 2 towers, for example, that are going to be connected. This is going to be a diagonal build, which I'm a little scared about because I never build on diagonals in Minecraft. The road actually goes through a tunnel, and that is one of the other things. So apart from trying to detail all of the pillars, I am currently, or I'm going to try to actually make a part of the tunnel today as well. Also, Zohani, thank you so much for thinking it's a vibe. I appreciate it. I've worked really hard on this. Oh, I'm low on food. I was like, why can I not run? Also, we have ads coming in 10 seconds. I always take a little break during the ads. So if you're hanging out here, we're going to take a little 5-minute break soon so that you guys don't miss anything from the stream. This is the tunnel. As you can see, the tunnel is currently looking very boring and bland. This is also going to be a very infested and at least very overgrown area. So we're going to add lots of vines, lots of plants, stuff like that. So that's also something that I want to try and work on today. But yeah, like I said, we're first going to take a little break as the ads are going to run in like any second now. But yeah, if you want to hang out with us, you're super welcome to. And thank you so much again. I know, Eleanor, that you're lurking and getting food and stuff, but thank you for the raid. And I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. I'm quickly going to run to the bathroom as well. And then we're going to continue building once I am back. Hello. I'm back from breaky. Did you guys have a good break? Also, I was really daring and I did not actually tab out of my game. I literally stayed in the game, even though there was a chance of dying. Oops. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good breaky. Okay, let's continue with the detailing. Although I do feel like we're getting quite far already. Like, this is definitely not taking as long as I was afraid that it would take. Which means, again, that as soon as the pillars... There is actually a creeper there. Oh my god. Where did you go? Why is there a creeper in my build? For fuck's sake. Hold on. Let me get my bow and arrow because I'm not about to fight that bastard up close and accidentally blow up my own build. Hi, Rosalia. Welcome in. I can't believe that creeper was literally like, that was close. I was just out there chilling at my little shack during the break. Oh, you already died. Well, that was fast. The build is coming along very nicely. Actually, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm currently doing a whole heap of detailing. Where's my cracked bricks? There we go. Hi, Fire Cutes. Welcome in. To make everything look more overgrown. Actually, hold on. Is that the mossy? Yeah, that's the mossy one. We can add that on the inside here too. I feel like especially, like, again, I keep saying it, but this area needs to look the most overgrown because this is going to be an area of interest. The rest of the pillars, I don't care about as much. Not that they're unimportant, but it's just no one's really going to see them that much. So then I feel like it's, considering all the build things we still have to do, it's going to feel like a bit of a waste of time if we spend too much time focusing on those. The best part, I do like it as well. It does always feel like your build really comes together when you start detailing. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go like this because then we can more easily just smack out a couple of blocks here and there. Cracked stone. There, we can use that one again. We can actually have that one up here. Let's see how that looks. That really looks better, but I definitely need something up here to be... let's go for maybe even cracked and mossy. There we go. Also, hi, Amelie. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Hold on. Let's get the blocks that I dropped because we have a good amount of blocks, but if I can, I'd rather not lose too many. Top is adorable. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. I hadn't worn it in a while because I hadn't worn any t-shirts with short sleeves, but then I realized you can just layer. I don't know why it took me like, I don't know, weeks of cold weather to remember that again. Oh, I didn't mean to break that one necessarily, but it's fine. And I did buy a new vest. Or like cardigan, sorry. I call that a vest, but a cardigan over the weekend, which is like a brown one. And I only have gray ones. And for some reason, I feel like all of my t-shirts are usually like more warm colored or like tinted. So I felt like they just didn't match. So I didn't really wear any. But now that I have a brown one that's also made of wool, so it's really nice and warm, I feel like I finally layer things again. Also, Boxer, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you to say. I do my best, but I'm happy that that's how you feel. Hold on. I need to do sometimes if you have wings, going up and down things is so confusing. Also, hi, Bailey. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well today. Okay. I do feel like with that, let's do the stairs here as well. We're getting closer to being done with the detailing. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, I just realized I actually made a mistake and I forgot the stair. I forgot the stairs here. I was like, why did that not place? But there we go. Ooh, grinding out competitive games in Marvel. Good luck. Good luck. I'm doing good. I'm grinding out detailing in Minecraft. Different type of grinding, but probably less stressful. Okay, we definitely need to have more of the slabs detailed up here as well. There we go. Grinding in the mines. Ooh, you yearn for the mines. Sorry, I just always have to. Like at this point, you can't say mines and not say that. Oh, diamond rank. Oh my goodness. That's wild. You got this. I have faith. You're going to absolutely ace it. You're going to eat that up today. And then by the end of all the grinding, you're going to be diamond and you're going to feel so good about yourself. You're going to be like, oh, damn, I did that. And then you treat yourselves to something nice because that's how it goes. Okay, I do like that. We need to do that over here too. Let's get that. I wish there was a cracked version of the slabs, but I can also understand why there isn't because texture-wise that you would have very little. But I like the cracked stone a lot. I feel like that makes it look very old. That makes sense. Let's go and add that over here too. And over here as well. Let's see. If I walk over here, yeah, that side still needs to do, we need to do that as well. But then I don't want to wait too long with working on the tunnel. Even if I eventually like return to this, if we have more time and I add even more details. But I don't want to wait too long with shifting gears and getting into the tunnel decoration. Because I'm afraid that if I wait too long with those things, we're not going to be able to finish all the things I want to do this week. And then again, we're also going to be working on this area later. Like we're returning to this area once we actually make the whole area with like all the tents and stuff. Actually might go for tents over trailers. Hi Hazel, welcome in. It's good to see you. Because I think if we go for tents, that would just be a little bit easier to actually build. And if we're going to make it super infected, I think that will also be a little bit easier to do with tents. Also, I started adding diorite blocks into the highway as like also another way to add texture, and I really like it. So I might do that a bit more later as well. I'm just going to go in and like delete a couple of random blocks along the side here. Because I want to add mossy and cracked bricks in there too. Let's go. Oh. Huh? I don't know how I did that. Oh, there was just no block underneath here. Oops. I just realized I just completely forgot to do any pillars over here. Well, that's silly. Hold on. That is definitely something we do have to fix. It's only one layer though, so the pillars are very simple. And it already ends over there, so that's good. Let's do that. How was your day today, Hazel? I hope you had a really good day. Let's see. Yeah, I do think that's nice. But the thing is probably because all of our interests of building, like all the areas, are not on that side. The only point of interest for building that is going to be on this side of my build is going to be the subway station from Amber. And that will be right over here. And then I think I want to make like a little bridge that goes over the highway. Probably that ends up here because like we have a bit of a bigger street up here. So we can do like a little walking bridge. But that means that maybe we can do some detailing here, but it doesn't have to be super extensive. Because there's like no pillars and stuff here, even though you're going to see the build from this angle from time to time. And I also think if we have Amber's build, obviously that's also going to be like quite detailed already. So I don't have to do basically like I don't have to pull all the weight by myself of making this area look good, which helps a lot because it can be difficult if you're doing such a big build. It starts to feel like I need to do all the details by myself. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's get rid of some blocks here too. Let's see. There we go. I do feel like it's... Yeah, I definitely need to have another block here. There we go. Again, you're not really going to see it that much from this angle, but still. Let's go for a cracked one. You can do a cracked one here too. I do like how the highway looks at night. I really, really like the lanterns. Or like the, what is it called? The lampposts. I think they turned out really nicely. I'm very happy with them. Okay, let's go from this side. I need a name for a sim that I just named. Does anyone have a suggestion? There's a pick. Ooh. Come on, chat. This is your time to shine. If you want to do name suggestions, you can check what they look like in the Discord. I'm terribly bad with names. I always randomize them. Bailey! Honestly, I think it's a good shout. I think it's an excellent pick, honestly. You know? You Google names, fair. I don't have any mossy stone anymore. Should probably go get some. Wee. I was gonna say my jukebox, sure, Ro. My, RC's just saying ew to me. Feels like it just rained on my soul, you know? I just give my name. That's so valid. Honestly, I should start doing that too. I like it. It's a good trend. The only downside, every single time I want to walk up the highway, I have to go all the way over here so I can actually jump up. Like, if you're underneath there, there's no way to get up the highway. As of now, at least. I don't know if I ever want to add that, though. I was going to say boomer. It's like, should I? And then I was like, yeah, I should. He said ew to me, so. Okay, hold on. I think we're getting to a point where I said that like 5 minutes ago. I do know that. I am fully aware that 5 minutes ago I said we're getting to a point where I'm done with the detailing. But I actually think we're getting to that point now. I promise. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I promise. Also because I'm running out of blocks. And that's also where I've detailed already, so. Let's see. Hi, Talibo. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I do feel like we have a pretty consistent detailing, at least on this side. Like every single part is detailed. Let me double check on this side. Yeah, same. It does like run a little bit dry on that side, but I think that's okay because again, that's not part of the focal points of this build. What time is it for you, Talibo? Right now. Also, hi, Sinister. Thank you so much for the 25 stream streak. Let's go. Okay, where's my shulker box? Oh, I already picked it up. Let's put all the stuff back. Like all the stones. Oh, my shulker box is a bit full. That's unfortunate. I'm quickly going to clean out some things, and then I think we're going to make our way to the tunnel. But while I clean out my things, almost 8 p.m., what time do you normally go to sleep? Again, what is up with the escape button? Again, it only happens in Minecraft. And I don't understand why. For the entrance to the tunnel, I'm going to need you guys to think along with me really quickly. So, do you think we should go for a stone or wooden entrance? It's so pretty. If you type !Girlypop and you go to my website, I actually list everything that I use, including this specific texture mod. Makes more sense, I think. Okay. I was thinking that too, but I wanted a confirmation from someone in chat. I don't need that right now. I can actually put half of the arrows in here. That we can use for building then. That can go in here for now. I'll keep my bow with me for a little bit. Okay. So let's go. Definitely be downloading. Isn't it pretty? I love it so much. Hold on. I just realized something in my OBS. I just have to fix that real quick. There we go. A bit like the pillars. I can see that work for sure. I mean, we have all the materials here, so. Also, hi, Soundless Echo. Welcome in. I do think then if we're going to do that, it might actually be... Oop, I did not mean to... There we go. I think it might be nice if we then have the stone brick. Do I have... Yeah, I also have the regular one. There we go. Oop. That's not the right place. Like in that second layer. And then probably just all the way up, maybe? That would be nice, Anna. I agree. Yeah, I think I like this. Cute shirt. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I do feel like then I definitely need to add some texture blocks in here as well because I hadn't done that yet on this level. Yeah, and then we need to do the thing above it. Let's see. Make the entrance pillars too wide. I was thinking about that as well. Then I would have to go over this block though. Because otherwise they would go outside of the railing and I think that would be weird. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. And then I would probably... Let's get slabs. We already have some stairs, although I don't think I want to use stairs. I actually... Well, I will probably use the stairs here. Like that? You would say outside of the railing? I mean, that's kind of what happens here already. This was technically already too wide. I think this could work. Yeah, I do feel like it's on the road as well. Which I'm not particularly happy with, but at the same time... Hold on, I can try to add it on the outside. Star-powered hero, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that third month resub. Hold on, I almost read that wrong. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Hold on. I just realized that I'll place that back later, but I actually think we have another stone layer here. That needs to be brick as well. And then I need to have the grass back. But then you don't see the double layer there. Maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing. What I wanted to do was add a second layer up top here as well, so that looks a bit more reinforced. My salad was bad because the spinach wilted that I was going to order food. That was 2 hours ago. Oopsie. Oopsie. Okay, maybe we just don't have that layer of dirt here, actually. That kind of ruins the vibe. I do think maybe having the slabs like that could be useful still. Yeah, I think that's it. And then I'm going to add like vines and plants and stuff. I feel like specifically this corner right now looks a little bit awkward, but I think if we add a bunch of plants, that will actually, that will work. That will be fine. I'm just going to have to go get some leaves. And I also think that it might help if the terrain here continues to be like higher. You did it. You set up your stream deck with icons. Let's go. Slay. I probably need a little bit more dirt. Or maybe if we just get leaves and stuff, that will be work. Right now, RCJ and Zombie are on. I think I'll just get some green leaves. So yeah, there's two other people on the SMP right now. Zombie actually showed us what she's building in the beginning of stream. And what she's planning to work on. I was gonna come here to get leaves. Oh, I only have very little green leaves. Do I have any here? Okay, so I think I might have to quickly go back to our little base area to grab some more vines and leaves and stuff because I brought moss, but not many of the other things actually. Plants. What do I have here? Oh, yes, that's what I was looking for. Vines. And then leaves. Maybe I'll just take oak leaves, honestly. Let me take... What is the difference between these? Oh. Oh, I like those too. They kind of look a bit disgusting. Which could be really good. Because I feel like azalea leaves... At the same time, if, like, nature is reclaiming something... It's not necessarily bad for it to look a bit lush. Like, the infected areas need to look disgusting, but... For the leaves, we can go with, like... prettier leaves, right? I might actually like the oak leaves more. I might actually take those. But then do we have more? I have cypress, birch, acacia. We don't have that many oak leaves. That's a little bit... Okay, so then for buildings later, we're probably going to have to get more. Okay, so we have vines, oak leaves. I definitely want to have glowberries. Even if we don't have them glowing. But I think the glowberries might be a good way to light up the tunnel, partially at least. Do I have any other... We have ferns, but not many. Can you bone meal ferns? Does anyone know this? Because I actually don't know this for sure. What is this? Do I have a wall where I can place it? Can't place it on the wall. Can't place it on the floor. Okay. It's called wood bluet, but I can't place it on wood. Confusing. Okay, let's go back now that we have a bunch of plants. I actually might really quickly go here because there's something. This. And I think you can bone meal it. I think I want to have 2 of these because they are, I think, going to be really cool for doing the, what is it called? The infected areas. Ow. But I don't want to use that right now because right now I mostly just want to make it look overgrown. No, that's not the right place. I wanted to place it there. You played 3 hours time to eat? Yes. Eating is always a good idea. Okay, I just want to see what that looks like from over here. Okay, I like the idea, but it's definitely not overgrown enough. Definitely needs a bit more leaves on the other side. I think I might like it more if it's in that corner. And then... Anna! Thank you so much for gifting that sub. That's really, really kind. Quinite, please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Anna. That's so, so kind of you. Oops, you misclicked. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I want to do the tunnel today, yes. But I'm gonna see how much time I have. I'm gonna see how much time I have for things. I place it there, I don't think it can grow any further. The problem is you can't snip vines. Vines will it will actually spread to the side. I'm just realizing this. If I start placing vines, it's gonna overgrow even more. I just realized this. Also, hi Carolina. Hello, hello. Okay, I do feel like we're missing one leaf. But like with glowberries, you can actually snip them so that they stop growing. With vines, unfortunately, you cannot do this. So the fact that I just placed vines might actually result in like overgrownness to a degree that we actually don't like it anymore. So then we're gonna have to fix that later. But I do feel like the entrance to the tunnel is looking pretty great right now. There's just one thing that I don't like, and I don't know how to fix it. But I might try to fix it like this. I don't like how rough the connection is between the terrain here. But it's fine if we have the leaves. But it almost felt like a bit too harsh. Yeah, that's better. That's way better, actually. That's way, way better. And there's actually something that I think will also help. Hold on. We're going to need bone meal in general, so I might as well just go quickly grab that. And then I think we can just do like a very similar exit on the other side as well, because I think that just fits both sides of the tunnel perfectly. I have a bunch of bone meal here. And then I want to get... I have a bunch of tree saplings. I might want to get a yellow birch sapling. But I also like the idea of having spruce tree. Or if we have the pale oak, maybe. I actually don't know what the silver maple looks like anymore. I also want to get leaf piles. Hold on. Oh yeah, I didn't actually close out the game, so I didn't stop the recording. They oxidize so well, I know, right? They're all gonna turn green. I'm gonna have to eventually bring them back to like this middle state and then wax them. Because I think the green is too green. I like the two oxidation states in between, I think. Can I not place leaf litter on stone? Well, that is definitely unfortunate. What I wanted to do, I'm debating if I want to go for a spruce tree or not. 'Cause everything here is birch. But I have a feeling like a spruce tree might actually look good. So I'm going to try it. If I hate it, I'll cut it down. No, but I like that. I like that, especially if we add a little bit more spruce trees back here. I just feel like having... Come on, you got this. Okay. A little bit more trees above there. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Then we can have another one maybe up here. I feel like that adds to the vibe nicely of it being like overgrown and stuff. That just makes the line of sight make more sense, if that makes any sense. Like, eventually I want to have a bunch more trees up here as well, just in general. Because I think, like I said, this is going to be a pathway that kind of leads into, quote, not necessarily like a full forest, but... Oh, I'm adding bone meal. It's like a magical substance made out of bones. I feel like I need another tree back here, like a taller one. Okay, I said taller one. I didn't mean it that seriously, but fine. I'm not sure if I like that just yet. I mean, I don't necessarily hate it, but it feels like it's overpowering a little bit, but alas. It is the same tree as around here, so I don't hate it that much. But sounds murderous. Yeah, you can get it from skeletons. That is true. That is true. Okay, see, this is what I mean. The vines are already spreading. It's low-key. That goes so fast. Okay. I think now that I have this entrance done, I might start with the actual tunnel. My biggest concern here is that I don't exactly know what will look good in terms of texturing. Like, ideally, I would only add stone bricks every couple of blocks. Maybe that works, actually. I was mostly afraid that I was going to have to do, like, I don't know, a full redesign of the wall, but I think it will be okay. Oh, we're going to have to watch out because I think if I punch a hole in the wall over here, we're going to eventually get lava. Not excited about that. Let me actually get a block ready just in case. It's where the gravel is. I'm genuinely scared. Okay, we're good. But I kind of want to take the gravel away, like everything. I'm so scared that the lava is just going to come pouring out. I think we're still good. Exactly. It's not weathered as much. It's more like broken. We can maybe keep like one gravel block. I definitely need to not forget to take out blocks at the top. Ooh. Oh, there was gravel there. There was more gravel there. More gravel there. Come on! There we go. I should also get some mossy stone, actually. And like I said, I keep forgetting to take blocks out all the way at the top. So let me get some. Let's get the... Ooh, wrong placement. And then I'm going to have to figure out something for the lighting situation, actually. I think that's also going to be a challenge. You thought your stream was lagging because I couldn't remove the block? Yeah, I think if we get some of the moss blocks, let me go back quickly to actually grab those. And then we can fill that in as well. And then I do feel like if we add like vines and stuff, and then I do think if we come up with like a cool light, like a cool lighting situation so that we can remove all the torches. And then we can make like somewhere we can make an area that's like really infested. To create, oh, that is such a cool idea. Hold on, we can try that. Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Your genius is shining through again. Yeah, I do feel like that's already starting to look really cool texture-wise. And I also think we can do like more leaves and stuff maybe around certain areas. I'm just going to have to go and get some more blocks. Just a twist on your own idea, but still, you came up with it. I didn't. And put a copper lantern or a normal lantern. I was thinking copper lanterns as well. We still have enough of them, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, we have like 52 of them. Especially like you're saying, if we put them in the wall. Let me actually take those. Where is my lever? Not in here. There. Let me take those. Okay, let me also put back certain things that I took with me earlier. Oh, come on. It's so annoying. I've been dealing with it for like days at this point. We can put those fines in here too. Oh, emergency exits. Yeah, I like that idea. Hold on. I specifically got something for this earlier. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I got iron because I wanted to make iron doors for it because I think that's going to look really cool. And then if we use a little bit of smooth basalt so that we can make like a darker background behind the door so it looks like there's like something behind it, I think, or like not like an open space behind it. I think that's going to look pretty dope. Oh, I had some mossy cobblestone still. Well, we're going to have to make some more. We also have pale moss, which I think could be a cool texture block too. Hold on. I still had some more mossy bricks in here, actually. I had some more cracked bricks as well. So we have the cracked bricks, we have the mossy bricks, we have the normal stone bricks, we have the pale moss, and then I wanted to go here, create more stones. Add those. Where did I? What is the? It's just okay. Just like that. And then, unfortunately, if we want to have more of the cracked one, I would have to go. Yes. Oh my God, Jess. That's why I grabbed the smooth basalt. To see if that was already enough. I can always make black concrete later, but I think the smooth basalt might already be enough. The downside is that if we want to get more cracked bricks, I'm going to have to smelt them. And then we have to go back to base. So I think I'm going to see how far I get with what I have right now. Let's get the copper. So I might start with adding the lights in because I think that's going to make such a big difference in terms of what it will look like. And I was thinking like, oh, that's going to suck so bad because then I'm going to run out of copper light bulbs. But the thing is, I don't need them anywhere else in the build because I think for all the buildings, I actually want to do different light. And for the entire area over here, like that we're going to mossify, I'm going to light that up. We're going to get rid of all the torches. It's going to be scary. I'm going to light that up with frog lights that are underneath a moss carpet. So you don't actually see the light, but the area won't be dark. But let's see. Let's actually add one of these in here. We definitely... Come on! It's not even that big of a deal, but like... I feel like we should probably have one there. I think that's going to look really cool. The problem is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Does that line up with that one? It doesn't. It should be the one next to it. I want to add that over there then. And then I wanted to add the pale moss, and I want to see how that looks. Do I like that? I don't know yet. I think it needs to be in different places. I do like that, I think. Oh, I forgot to take more stairs. Okay, so we need to leave some of the ones empty so I can add stairs to it. I do like this, I think. But then is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to see if I can do one every 10 blocks. Or if that's going to be too much. As in if we want to do both sides of the tunnel. I don't know if we're going to have enough lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you guys already sick of counting with row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're going to have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's unfortunate. 5. That's awkward. I just did not finish one of the lampposts. That is very silly. I think that needs to be stone as well. Hold on. Like I said, we're going to have to figure out this entrance here. But I'm pretty sure that this should be stone for now. I do like the look of the lights, especially if we do texturing, and especially if like this, they're going to weather as well. I think then they blend in pretty nicely. Question is, do you guys also like them on this place, or do you think they should be one lower? I now did them all the way at the top of the tunnel. What do you think? Does that look good, or should they go one down? The fact that I'm asking this question probably means that I think they should be going one down. Yeah, I think they should be going one down. That's also where the torches are. I think that just makes more sense line of sight wise. And then I'm also going to add them on the other side of the tunnel. But at this point, I'm sure that... let's actually try both. Let's see what they look like one down, if we like it or not. The doors would technically go somewhat under the light, because doors are too high in Minecraft. So if I go like this, hold on. Let me get the smooth basalt here. And let me get the iron doors to show you a little bit what that could look like. See? They would technically be... Also, I now did double doors. I actually think maybe one door is better. Considering that it's emergency doors, I don't think they ever technically have double doors as emergency doors. And then I see something else because... No, wrong block row. Then they need to be here, I think. Because then it's sort of... Is that in the middle? No. I just... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was already in the middle. Why did I move it? That was very silly. That was very silly of me. Like that. I do think I like the lights more if they're in the middle. I feel like they look so awkward squished against the ceiling. Okay, but then we're definitely going to have to make more iron doors to add those in between. Also, hi, Minnie. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Yeah, I do like that. If you're coming into the tunnel, I think that looks pretty cool. With the texturing as well. Directly under the lights, that would be realistic. I was thinking that too, but I don't want to do that many doors. Does that make sense? I see where you're coming from, though. Let me try. Oop. The best part is you can't even open these doors. Did you know that? Like in Minecraft, the iron doors can only be opened with a pressure plate, which I feel like is weirdly realistic to have. It's like emergency doors, but you can't open them. Yeah, 1 or 2 doors. I do like it underneath the light, though, so let's keep it. Let's keep it for now. And then we're gonna fix all the lights on both sides. And then we're gonna finish texturing the wall. I do think this is gonna look really cool. How I can fix them, I'm definitely listening. I don't know. Probably, maybe refresh, but sometimes Twitch also just glitches. So it's not necessarily your fault that it doesn't work. But it doesn't make it any less frustrating. It's so crazy how fast some of these oxidize. Okay, hold on. Let me take all the torches away because I want to see how much light we actually get from these bulbs. I do think they do a really good job at lighting up the tunnel. So that's good. I don't mind it if the tunnel is like a bit dark, as long as we have enough light so that mobs don't spawn in here. And something to keep in mind is, as you can see, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but if they weather, the light gets dimmer. So I don't want them to weather all the way this way because this is too far for my liking. Oh, we have 2 exposed ones that we can just use, by the way. I think this stage is too far. So like I would probably come in here and go like this, and then I would wax it. How did I just make that achievement? That's wild. I've done so many copper bulbs already. What do you mean I just made that achievement? That's kind of funny. This looks so good. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. Especially if you now look at this, I'm like, oh, that looks so bland. And I think that really makes me realize how much the texturing does on this side. Like how big of a difference that makes. I don't think I realized how necessary that texturing was, but now that I see it, I'm like, yeah, we definitely cannot go without the texturing. Okay, so the whole reason is I was thinking, oh, we can do a copper light bulb here, but that's actually kind of annoying. I should have kept it one on the side. I know, the one dirt block on the ceiling. I'm going to have to texture the ceiling too, so honestly, it's not even that bad. I'll just remove that then. Okay, so let's get all the copper light bulbs in here too. I want to just do them on the same placement because I feel like that's relatively realistic for a highway to have lights in the same place, right? We're going to turn all of them on in a bit and then remove all the torches and see if we have enough lights. I just realized we could have also done them in the ceiling. We can still do that if we want. Ooh, wrong block. Might as well add texture immediately. Like, we have enough... we have enough light bulbs to do it, I think. Yeah, we definitely should have enough light bulbs to do that. Was that the same? Hold on. There we go. Nope, didn't mean to place a torch there. There we go. Let me put the lever next to my pickaxe so every single time I pick it up, I can easily place it again. And let's not forget to take the torches so we can properly see how the light is going. Also, hi Nintendo, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Yeah, I feel like this stage of lighting is really good. It's very subtle. Oh, shit. We're definitely going to have to do this all around the highway. I'm just going to do that all the way at the end, where we're going to have to bring all the copper items to the right stage. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And then basically... Oh, this is so annoying. See, this is why I didn't want to do vines. They spread like crazy. Then we're going to have to like bring all of them to the right oxidization state and wax them. I've already been collecting wax because this is going to probably take a lot of time. Do I like that? No, actually, you know what I think we should do? I think it should be like in between the two. So where we have the 5, that's where the block in the ceiling should go. Because then we create a pretty even light scheme. No, string doesn't work on vines, unfortunately. I mean, you can technically add string all around, but you're going to see that, and I don't like the look of it. Exactly, every and you understand it, you. You understand it. I took out the wrong block. Technically, I could just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, 10. I messed that up. Oops, I didn't place... Didn't mean to place that one there. Where's my normal stone? There we go. Because we're going to texture the ceiling later. Not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oops, 9, 10. This lighting's so much better now, right? It's like creepier in an eerie way. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. I feel like the torches are in Minecraft are too cozy. And lanterns are even cozier. So that's why I was like, I need something that lights it up that isn't going to be lanterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. There we go. I'm so happy with the progress we're making today. I feel like even though it's small details, it's making such a big impact on the look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hi, Triz. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. I'm happy that I conquered trial chambers for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that ends there. That's awkward. But considering that we're going to add probably padding around this, I'm still going to add one more over here. So we already don't have a light on this side, so I think that... Oh, that looks really cool. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, you are definitely taking care of my water intake today. I really like how that looks. Especially if we're going to do the texturing. I think that's going to look super dope. Okay, let me just... do I have any more of those? No, but that's fine because we're gonna... Noah! Thank you so much for the 39-month resub. Absolutely wilding. Thank you so much. How are you doing? It's really good to see you. :3, okay? :3. I repeat. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. It's so good to see you. I actually need stairs, but I needed to go get those anyway. So because those need to go in that corner. Ooh. Looks so random with those two little ones. On the right, it's 1 block off. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Oh, that actually should have stayed. There we go. Where's my shovel? I knew that was going to cause mayhem, but sure. I'm feeling very :3 today, but I must say hospital work this time of year is so cursed. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. With the weather and the fireworks, I didn't even think of that, but I can only imagine how cursed that is right now. Especially in a city like we live in. Yeah, I heard that it was the worst New Year's Eve in terms of firework injuries this year, which honestly is kind of sad to think about. Yeah, exactly, Noah. Exactly. Okay, so I need to have some copper things. I still need to finish this as well, so I guess that's not a bad thing. I need to finish that lamppost still. I accidentally forgot that I needed to do that. Let's actually add the extra layer on top here. Did we do 2 wide? I think so. Right? Okay, I definitely need to take away those dirt blocks. How's :3 here? It's all good. I actually had a good productive Monday, and I am hold on. I am getting lots of things done in Girlypop now. Stracciatella yogurt with plums. That sounds really good. I don't remember. I need to get materials anyway, so let me actually walk by the other side. I think we did 2 on either side. And then I need to go and get stairs. I just noticed that tree is floating. We also have to fix that at one point. Yeah, we did 2. And then I got like all the leaves and stuff. I don't have those on me anymore. We still need to texture the tunnel, of course, but I just realized that I wanted to do the entrance on the other side too. Whee! So I need to take 2 rods. We still have that, and we still have that. So with that, I can actually finish the light post. I need to have that. Then I still have quite some mossy stone, but let me actually make some more bricks. What do I still have in my shulker box for this? Oh, I had stairs all along. I just had stairs over there. But those are only the mossy version of the stairs. I don't have a lot of normal stairs. Oh, I have a whole stack of cracked bricks still. Oh, we're all good. We are all good. For a second, I was scared that I was gonna run out of the cracked bricks because they're super annoying to make, but you have thoughts about the finale? Yeah. I feel like you're definitely not the only one. We can talk about it. However, we have said to try and keep the chat spoiler free for now. Because obviously it didn't come out for like super long ago, and I don't want people to feel like what the heck? What is that? Oh, that's a bat probably underneath the ground. It wasn't good. Okay. You're being vague, but it wasn't good. Okay. I liked it, but I know it's a very personal taste thing, and I know not everyone does, so that's fine. Um, but I know that you're definitely not the only one to say that it wasn't good, so I'm probably more the... Nah, I don't know if I'm the exception. I've also seen a lot of people talk about the fact that they liked it, but I can also understand not liking it. I think I said this earlier today, but I think I'm just easy to please. Oh, I accidentally added another cracked one while I wanted to use the normal one. There we go. And then we need to make this too as well. I don't know. I always felt like they were pretty intentional with the seasons that they made. Like the amount and stuff like that. I don't feel like season 4 to me felt like a soft reboot. Yeah. Let's indeed stay spoiler free. Because I know there's so many people that are definitely still gonna watch later. So, I think we need to have that over there, and then we can have some dirt again, and then we had these ones to like basically close that off. And they have so many critical thoughts. Yeah, exactly, Jess. I very much have that. I have that with books as well. And even if I notice like plot holes or anything, I just don't think I really care that much. Like if I enjoy the story, I guess I'm just not too worried that there's like not everything's perfect. But yeah, that's definitely me. I know that does not go for everyone, and I know for some people it's like it makes or breaks a show. And again, I notice them. I just don't care as much. If something was entertaining, if something made me feel things, you know, I need to feel things, then I'm quickly satisfied. But that's why I'm probably not someone who reviews art. Oh my god, getting up this hill is ironically no Stranger Things spoilers, but getting up hills is infuriating sometimes. I either enjoy watching it or sometimes it's meh, but I don't really... Yeah, exactly. No, I totally get that, Esther. She's running up that hill. Well. I do think we need some more... Thomas. Come on, I just tried to press escape. I'm sorry, that's a massive spoiler! Yeah, that's fair. I can see how that is frustrating. Let's actually... Oh, I wanted to add that down there. You didn't see it? Well, saying something about the ending of a show is always a spoiler. Right? Or is that not like, don't you agree with that? um I think I might actually even change that like top corner block out. Do I like that? I don't know exactly. I do like that going into the tunnel actually. I think that's pretty cool. I do really like that. I think that looks dope. It definitely feels like very overgrown. Okay, let's continue texturing. We have the stone bricks. We have the cracked stone bricks. We have the mossy stone bricks. We have the... I don't need that. Kara! I know. Slay Minecraft World. Hi, it is good to see you. Thank you so much for the 47-month resub. That is ridiculous. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's actually add... Where's my basalt? Hold on. I feel like this is another perfect opportunity for a door. And then I think we need one more door in the middle. Somewhere. Or not, maybe. Actually, 2 doors might be enough. Pretty all right. Let's go. Uni provides bits or balla. Love that for you. Okay, see how much these vines spread? I'm done with them. Sorry. I don't like them. I wonder how bad it's going to get up here. I think they might be a little bit nested in with the vines or with the other plants. So maybe it's not that bad. I also feel like we're missing a ceiling light up here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're definitely missing a ceiling light up here. Where's my lever? Yay. Happy New Year to you as well. Oh my goodness. I keep forgetting it. It's so bad. I literally keep forgetting to say Happy New Year to people. It's so bad. Okay, let's just make holes. I know that sounds weird, but I think if we just punch holes in random places, that's gonna make it look the most natural. Oh, that's what I wanted to get. Oh my god, I'm literally so piss annoyed with this keyboard. It doesn't do it anywhere else but in Minecraft. And I don't understand why it does that. Because I checked and it's not actually the keycap getting stuck. We should punch holes in this wall too, by the way. Yeah, it only happens with this keyboard. Or it started happening with this keyboard. I don't know if it only happens with this keyboard, but... I didn't have it before. Okay, we definitely need some more holes in between. Let's do some normal ones, some cracked ones again. Exactly. Only to make holes in it now. But we're closing the holes again though. The holes are temporary. I feel like I forgot a block here. And I did not mean to fill it with that. Hi, Nymphlora. Hello, hello. I did. Hopefully you had a really nice weekend as well. How was it? Oop. Yeah, I'm really starting to like this. Oop. Oh my god, come on. What the? Place the... For fuck's sake! There we go. Sorry. I got frustrated over nothing. Teehee! It snowed for the first time. It was so pretty. Unfortunately, the bus stopped. Yeah, I heard a lot of people had issues with public transport today because of the snow. It's been snowing so much. It's actually crazy. We've had a lot of snow here too. For the first time in like years. I love the snow, but also it's very inconvenient for people. Like if you rely on public transport, you're so fucked right now. So I can see why people are somewhat frustrated. Oh my god. Apparently gravel fell. I didn't even realize. I was just so busy making holes in the ceiling, I didn't even notice that the gravel fell out. Okay, let's continue making holes in the wall. We have more gravel here. Let's get rid of that. Buses were still going. Nice. That's good. You fell hard by bike. Yeah, it gets so slippery. Because if like over multiple days there's like fresh snow and then no, I needed the smooth stone. There's like fresh snow falling and then it freezes at night and I don't know, it gets really dangerous really fast. I really do like the wall holes. I think they look really good. Everyone's been hoping so much for like skating on natural ice. I will have to wait and see. I don't have much trust just yet. Also, I ran out of moss blocks, I think. Yeah, I no longer... That's mossy stone slabs. I might as well use those because we already have enough of them anyways. Let's add some moss in there. Okay. Let's finish this wall because this wall is actually getting really close to done. Oop. Place that in the wrong place. And then I shouldn't forget to do the ceiling, of course. I really like what this tunnel exit looks like if you look at it like this. Snow and ice growth don't go... That's true. That's a good point. Oh, I love how that looks. I love how that looks. Okay, let's also finish up this wall. And then let's get the cracked stone in. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to go make mossy stone, I think. Although maybe we can finalize it with this. I know natural, like skating on natural ice hits different, you know. I do get why every year people are so excited if it would be possible. Ooh, good luck with all the meetings tomorrow. You got this. I hope it goes super well. I hope it goes super duper well. Think there I missed a block. Yep. Let's get that. There we go. Okay, and then we need to finish the ceiling, I think. It's never cold enough. I feel like in so many places it hasn't been cold enough in a really long time. Like where I live, it used to be, well, at least every year, once a year, we would be able to go ice skating on natural ice. It hasn't been like that in years. In years and years and years, which is so sad because I used to love it. But yeah, it's never cold for long enough, like you're saying. So like, even though we do have a good amount of cold days, it's like never long enough consecutively. Ooh. Okay, we're definitely starting to run out of blocks, so I'm afraid I might have to go. Actually get some. Well, if we also start filling things with the moss, maybe we might make it. I just don't want to walk back for like, I don't know, two holes in the ceiling that we still need to fill, you know? That I'm like, we might as well just try and wrap it up with what we have in our inventory. Because we're literally so close. And we already have filled some of these up with other blocks, so maybe it's not bad. And then I still want to add, like, I really like how the plants here are growing, like, on the inside. I want to do something similar. I don't exactly know what yet. And I think we might have to pick, like, a spot. Hold on. I feel like maybe this area could be really cool for that. Okay, we're definitely going to have to take this. I think here we're going to make our first little infected area. Like, it's going to look as if there's like I don't know how to explain this properly, but I want it to look like this wow, Ro, speaking is clearly very difficult as you're trying to also build. I want to add like ooh, thank you for the uptime reminder. Grow out of the holes of the ceiling. Ooh, we could do that with glowberries. I like that idea. Hold on. I just want to put on my... I think I'm going to go for like a little bit longer just because I'm really in the zone right now. Also, hi, Khan. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Like, I'm really in the zone right now, and I feel like I could probably make this look pretty cool. Like, if we add... I'm gonna get... Ooh, I didn't mean to break that one. I want to get, like, a bunch of fungi and stuff. And I might actually add, like, some water underneath here. So we can, for the first time, use, like, coral. I don't know if that's gonna make sense. Hold on. But I want to make that look like it's, you know, you're kind of walking through the tunnel and then all of a sudden that's like a little infested den. Also, hi, Timbo. It's good to see you. But did we bring glowberries? I didn't really bring any glowberries. Okay. I also... Oh. I did not realize that would be... But I like that. Oh my god. Then, because there's actually daylight there, then the leaves are kind of growing. Like through the ceiling there. You want to bring fun guys? I want to bring what? Oh, I was like, what? Yes, fun guys. Exactly. Okay, hold on. Let's go grab some of the stuff. I might actually quickly just... Oh, wait. I have the pale hanging vines as well. Those could actually be nice. Let me put away some of this. I want to get some of these. I actually have an idea for that. Hold on. I want to get some of this mossy stone. I want to get some of that for now. Oh, I still need to finish the lamppost back there. I keep forgetting. Okay, I'm gonna go get some things. I love doing puns. I just did not even click on the pun for a second there. But it was good. I liked it. It was a good pun. Put a head somewhere. Oh, yes. Oh my god, that's such a good idea. I don't think I have any heads on me right now, so we would have to go to the thing. I need a bucket. And then for the infested stuff, I want to get a witch hazel. I want to get the witch hazel branches. I think... What color does the infected stuff? Last of Us... what is it called? Yellow. What is it called again? The cordyceps, thank you. Images. Yeah, it's mostly yellow and orange. Okay, so let's take some yellow. Let's take some of this yellow as well. And let's take some of this yellow. And then we need some water. Hold on. Ow. Because if we don't put water, the coral will die. It's mostly yellow and orange. I feel like there wasn't really a lot of red in there. Maybe in certain areas, but I think I'm going to start with yellow for now. But I think the witch hazel is also going to work pretty well. Okay, we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on all these lights because it's actually getting darker in the tunnel. Yes, of course. Of course. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you have some really good sleeps. Okay, so the witch hazel, I think, goes here. And then do I still have a stone slab? I probably still do in this. I think, because that's not a full block. Okay, I can't add that there. So then I would have to add this even higher. That's okay, though. And then we can add this here. Do the spores come through? Okay, they don't. That's really unfortunate. But I already thought that might happen. Now they still do. I think. Yeah. That's why I really wanted to use that. We're definitely going to have to get more of that. Okay, so let's actually... We're going to have to do like this. We're going to have to put water in there. Then I think if I place... I wonder if that will be enough or if it's going to die. It seems like it's okay because it's in touch, like it's connecting with water. The water is going to flow through there. Hold on. If I go like that, does that become a source block? It does. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so then I can add that under here as well. I can go there, there, there. I didn't mean to fall in. Hold on. Oh, we can add that actually. That's kind of cool. And then I want to add some more of the yellow block. And then I want to add like stuff like this. Oh, that's dying though. Okay, so that is unfortunate. It still looks cool, but I don't want it to die. Now that it's dead, I might as well add it on the wall, actually. Oh, that one doesn't add on the wall. Okay. It does look cool when it's dried out, but I feel like then it's not yellow enough. Does that make sense? Waterlogged slabs. True, but I don't want to see the water at all. That's gonna die. No, that's not. There's stuff underneath, so that's good. I don't have wet sponges, and there's no way I can get them. Let's be real. Sponges are potentially one of the worst blocks to get. I accidentally messed that up. Yeah, I knew that was gonna go wrong. Scheiße. Dead coral block. That can still be cool. I mean, I don't hate it. I want it to go like that. I think if I put the slab over the water, it's not waterlogged. It basically just closes off the water. I think it will actually die. Don't you think? I mean, I'm willing to try. Oh, that's annoying. Let me get 2 buckets of water. Let's add that back in here. Let's try over here. So we would waterlog it. We would put a slab. Let's see if it dies. That seems to be promising. Okay, let's do that with 2 things then. Yeah, that's nice. That is good. I like that a lot. I don't think the yellow wool would work. It doesn't have the same vibe to it, I'm afraid. Can I not place that? Oh, that always places on the wall. Okay. I can't put that on the ceiling either. We do have the vines, though. That will hang from the ceiling, basically. Hello, Cobble Wobbles. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I like that, though. Yeah, it's not organic enough. It has too much of, like, the same color texture. Something that I would like to do. Hold on. This is gonna be annoying, though. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me a little bit. Sorry for constantly having that glitch. It's really annoying. Oh, there was water underneath there for a second. I was like, what happened? So then we put that one back. I hope that doesn't die. I hope we didn't like lose the water in there, to be honest. I'm a little bit... No, okay, we didn't. Good. We're just gonna place the mossy stone quickly. I want to change that out for a coral block. There we go. And then I kind of want to have water back there as well. I closed this. I shouldn't have. Silly. There we go. Okay, this is going to be annoying. It's going to push me back. But there we go. Now there's water behind it, so it's actually not going to die. I wonder if I can place coral on the side. I can! That's going to die, though, isn't it? Is it not? Yeah, it's going to die. That still looks cool, though. I hate how that dies. That's so annoying. You are? I'm so happy to hear that. I am, too. Thank you for asking. I do really like this idea, though. So I might repeat it. I should just leave this open until I'm actually done with all the water. Oh, come on. So annoying to do this. There we go. I really, really wish that, thank you for bearing with me. I really wish that we could, keep this alive more easily. I mean, it still looks cool like this, but it infuriates the hell out of me. But I do like it. I think it's good. I think we actually have another fungus. Coloring your pre-made journal. Ooh, that is satisfying. Okay, those vines are definitely spreading. Oh, I do not want that. Oh, they're spreading way more than I would have liked. Oh, that's gonna be... Yeah, I might actually have to get rid of that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I will be using these vines more, though. I'm also gonna get another... I'm gonna get glowberries and... Oh, come on. What is it called? The other fungus stuff. I don't know how else to explain it. Oh, and I still need to finish that lamppost. I keep forgetting. Wow. At least the coral doesn't get washed away. That's true. That would be even more annoying. I was gonna get glowberries. Then we definitely have to take some bone meal. I'll put the coral back for now, I think. This one, the shelf fungi. I think that would look really good. I also have crimson fungus, but I think you can only place that on crimson wood. Then we have weeping vines. I wonder if you can bone meal those because those could be really interesting. I don't think I have any more oak leaves on me, which is unfortunate because I do actually like the look of it. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you. I really, was brave for those. I went into a trial chamber and got them. I was dead scared, but I did it. And they go all around the highway. Really love the whole overgrown abandoned look. It's been so fun to do. It's been scary, but fun. The only downside is right now they have all of the lights have the super weathered look. I'm gonna have to go in all of this turned way too green. We're gonna have to go back and fix all of them and then wax them. What do you need for the lamppost? Oh, they're done already, but I needed that specific light that I've also used here in the tunnel. It's an annoying light to get. Let's just say it like that. You either if you want to make it, it's annoying. Because you have to get blaze rods, and those are also just really piss annoying to get. Or you have to, oh, we wanted to add those on the, oops. No, I can't add them on the whole, well, I guess we have them there now. I love, okay, actually this area is really cool. I like it a lot. For the weeping vines, I wonder if you can bone meal those. Oh, well, in that case, that's awkward. That was awkward. That didn't mean to happen. I like that. In that case, I'm just going to add those. And then we have these, which we cannot add on the stairs, but... and not on the floor, so they have to go onto the wall. Yeah, that looks nice. I should have brought my shears, because then I could have cut all of these vines, because I like having them. I know the spores are actually from something that I hid in the ceiling here. There's like a flower up there. But yeah, I should probably get my... see, because they already start growing. And I don't want that. I do want them to stay short. Like, some of them can be a bit longer, but I do want most of them to stay short. So I should probably go get my shears, actually. And I might actually also go take some... beeswax. Because I think in the tunnel, to prevent any mobs from spawning, we're definitely gonna need... hello? There we go. To make sure that it stays light enough. Moss. Let's actually... because then we can easily pillar up. Hold on. These are oak leaves. If I'm going to be destroying those, I better make sure that I actually take them, because we're using those as decoration. Don't need to destroy all of them, just enough so that we can place our lampposts here. Because I do not want to talk about it. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll go down there and grab it. And now, Ro, place it on the right spot. Thank you. There we go. And then I need the lever. There we go. There's so many people. Oh, we're actually on with quite some people at this point. Okay, so what do we go get? We go get shears. And we go get beeswax. So that we can fix these things. I actually think it's really cool. This, like, small little carve out. I like how the tunnel looks. It's good. What would we ever have seen? Exactly. You saw nothing. Nothing happened. I'm happy that I'm walking back here and then I'm not saying, oh shit, I should have fixed that lamppost again. I'm proud of myself for remembering. Also, we are probably nearing the end of stream. Do I even have shears? I do. Okay. So I'm also, in the meantime, already going to clean up a little bit. Just so that Where is the pale moss, actually? Where did I put that? In here? I don't remember. I think I put it in here. Did I use everything? That is wild. But yeah. I think I'm not gonna stream for that much longer. Flight entertainment while flight simming, and this has worked out really well. Best way. Oh, nice. Let's go. I love that. That's honestly such a cool thing. Like when people ask me, oh, but why, like, what do people watch your streams for? I'll be like, well, I'm in-flight entertainment for people that play Flight Simulator. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Okay, that can go in here. The lever can go into the miscellaneous chest. Let's get the honeycombs. I'm gonna lose my shit over that one day. The stone can go in there. Oh crap, that's my shulker box full of stone. I forgot that I also had that. Gonna have to clean that out though. You have an iron door that can definitely go into the miscellaneous chest. That can all stay there. That's fine. Okay. Oh, there is the rest of my pale moss. I was already confused. I was like, there's no way that I used all of it. Oh, and I also had the diorite because I wanted to texture some of the hello? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream? What were you up to today? What were we doing? Hold on. Okay, I'm safe here. I can go and properly say hi to you guys. Also, I love that I put the cat cam on beginning of stream and my cat just hasn't moved. She is literally in the exact same spot as she was when we went into gaming like 3 hours ago. But welcome in, friends. I hope you're all doing so well. What were you doing today in Minecraft? I see you're mining and crafting as well. I hope you had a wonderful time. Can we get a big shout out for Blendinga, please? Absolutely wonderful creator. You guys will love it over there. I am 150% sure. So please go practice your squats. Drop your bum on that follow button that is floating above chat right now. And for all of those that are new here, I hope you're all doing well. I do actually have a raid video. That's like a 1.5 minute introduction to me and my streams and my community. If you want to stick around for that, that'd be really fun. We are also playing some Minecraft. I am working on a Last of Us inspired build on a building focused SMP. It's a competition, so I am taking it very serious. I can show you what we've been building after the raid video if you guys are interested. Thank you guys so much for the follows, by the way. I appreciate it. You were trying to design a trade hall within a gigantic version of a Crash Bandicoot box with a fox and an emerald. That's amazing. I love it when people in Minecraft just go like, you know what? Why not? Yeah, very much locking in. We have like a month to finish this build. So I am like motivated. Motivated. I love building in Minecraft. It's my favorite aspect of the game. I will do all the scary things in Minecraft in favor of building. But I'll show you guys what I've built. Actually, after I show you the raid video, so you get a little bit of a better introduction than I can do with words. But in the meantime, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so as well. If you want to take some time away from the screen and stuff like that, please make sure to do that. But I'll see you on the other end of the minute, okay? Welcome in. Welcome in, my name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here, and a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Did you just try to eat the creeper? I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner push pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point. I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon. Wow. I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy.
That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much again for the raid. I do really appreciate it. The spoonful of mayo was terrible, okay? It was the worst. It was worse than you think it is. But yeah, I do things for charity sometimes that I regret afterwards, but they're for charity. So, you know, it's just like fine. It's like fine. But thank you so much again for the raid. What mayo? It was just regular mayo, which I don't know if it made it better or worse. Belgium or Dutch? Dutch. I'm in Rotterdam. So the clip that you saw in the raid video was actually from an IRL stream that I did when I was touring Rotterdam. So mayo, what do you mean? But yeah, let me actually show you guys what I've been building. So I am going to show you from the best point of view. For anyone, if you've played The Last of Us or if you've watched the show, there's this one scene where Ellie and Joel go up a building in Salt Lake City and they see this big lush green area with buildings around it and there's giraffes. Well, that's what we're building, or at least that's what we're taking as inspiration. So this entire area within the green wool is going to turn into moss with like lush plants and stuff like that. Probably not that many trees, maybe the occasional one. But we already did the pond, so the pond is already like decorated and stuff. All of the wool things are going to be buildings. This is going to be obviously the building with the viewpoint. Some are going to be smaller buildings. Some are going to be bigger buildings on a diagonal, which is going to be a pain in the ass probably, but alas. There's going to be 2 big skyscraper towers over here that are going to be connected with a bridge. And obviously, because it's The Last of Us, everything's going to have to look really run down, grown over, you know, stuff like that. One of the things that I really wanted to do is I'm playing on an SMP called Girlypop SMP. Every season has a theme, and by the end of the season, the build has to be done. It's like I said, a building competition. So we're working in teams. There's 3 teams, and Team Honey, which I'm a part of, is doing a build inspired by The Last of Us. And something that I noticed in the previous season of Girlypop is that it helps immensely if you have a frame around your build. It gives you an area, and then if everything within that area is finished, it's gonna feel like a proper, like full-on finished build. Whereas if you don't put a clear border around the build, it can feel like it's kind of just floating in nothingness, so to say, which means that your build in the end is going to have less of an impact. So I decided to put a big highway around it that obviously is also looking very run down. It has holes in it and everything. All the lampposts and all the railings and stuff are decolored, or like oxidized, obviously, or that's like the right word for it. Ow, I can totally fly. What do you mean? As you can see, there's like cracks and moss and everything. Underneath this bridge, there's going to be a tent area, which is going to be a heavily infected area here. So we're going to have tents and stuff that are going to be very overgrown. And I don't know, it's not going to look like an area that you want to go into. To give you a bit of an idea of what that can look like. We were working most of the day today. We first spent time like detailing what you can see back there. So the cracks and the moss and stuff. But something that I worked on today and something that I was actually about to work on a last little bit is the tunnel over here. And when we started today, this tunnel had no details. It was just stone walls, nothing else. Bright Me, welcome in. Hello. How was your stream? Hello, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. I hope you had a really good stream. Thank you so much for coming over. What were you doing today on stream? I see you were doing some co-working. I hope you had the best session. I really appreciate you coming over. I would love to hear how the working session was for you today. We're playing some Minecraft, so if you want to hang out, you're super welcome to hang out for a bit. I'm not going to stream for super long anymore. I just really wanted to finish this tunnel project because I feel like we've been doing so well today on so many of the details, and then it feels like bad if I don't finish it. You think it was great? Let's go. Also, it's the Goop. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. For anyone who's new to the stream, welcome in, friends. I hope you're all doing marvelous. I'll do a quick introduction. So my name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns, and on the channel, we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL as well. And today we're working on a big Minecraft project, and I just finished decorating this tunnel. And one of the things that this tunnel actually has is the very first infected area. This is the very first area that is supposed to look like it's infected with cordyceps. But this overstimulated, overwhelmed mom needs some sleep. Oh, good luck. Please go sleep. Go get your sleep. Like I said in the Ray video, self-care is very sexy. I mean that. Please always make sure that you prioritize your self-care. It's very important. But thank you so much for being here for a bit. I really appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time zone and amazing sleeps. Looks like a road. Yes, that's because it is a road. This is the highway that goes around the city area that I'm building. And one thing that I wanted to do before we wrap up stream today is it looks rather dark in here right now, and that's because all of the lights have fully oxidized. Also, thank you so much for that shout out for Bright Me. Oh my goodness. Hello? No, not the creeper, not the creeper, not the creeper. You're not going to blow up my hard work for today. You're not going to blow up my hard work for today. Get the fuck out of here. Well, the city isn't really done yet. This is the city. The place that I'm... See, the tunnel is so dark right now that we desperately need to fix that lighting. It's good that I'm doing that now because... Okay, hold on. I don't mind killing the mobs, but I'm not about to accidentally blow up my tunnel. It would be fun if the skellies shoot the creeper, honestly. Then you can actually get an exclusive music disc. Did you know that? Come on. Okay, you died. That's perfect. Because as long as you're dead, I don't care about you guys. I didn't mean to fly, but that was kind of funny. Okay, there we go. So, like I was saying, we desperately have to fix the lighting situation in here. Because with these lights all being oxidized... Okay, that's actually good. That's good oxidation. That one isn't oxidized. This one, though, needs to be fixed. That one, I'll go like that. That one can stay like that. That one can go like that. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, these copper lights actually give off less light if they fully oxidize. As you can see, those are way brighter than those. So if they fully oxidize, it actually becomes way too dark in here. And as a result... creepers will spawn. And, oops, I didn't actually mean to do that one twice. It's fine. I can leave that one like that. That one can go like that. And if they're the right oxidation state, I have to wax them so they don't go back. They actually stay oxidized like this. We can go that one. And then that one can go like that. I think that fixes the light level. Oh, let's snooze the ads. Good shout. Good shout. Thanks for checking. Okay, that one hasn't oxidized. That one is good. There's light coming from outside, so I think I actually like that. We might have this same problem, by the way, with the lights here. I'm just realizing this. I don't know if the light levels... Luckily, we have so many torches around. Come at me, bro. Oh. Well, you're gonna burn. Both by daylight and by my sword. You can hide them in the floor. I think we should have enough light now. I'm going to do that, though. I'm going to do that back here. So when we're going to basically, like, decorate. Sounds so bad, but I'm going to transform this into, like, a lush green area. We're going to use frog lights with moss carpet over it. But it should be fine now. Now that the lights... Because we tested this earlier. This was actually fine. With the light level from the lights that are, like... partially oxidized, the tunnel is actually not too dark. It gets too dark if they all fully oxidized, which was what just happened. But I think actually the tunnel for now is done. I have so many things in my mind where I would like to do like more details if possible. Main problem being time. This build has to be done. The entire build, including the entire city. This build has to be done. The 31st of January is the last day that we can build on the SMP. So, as you can imagine, there is not a lot of time for me left. So I might do some final texturing here so that the tunnel is actually fully done. But yeah. It's always wanting to add more details, yeah. And I am very, very prone to this. Which is why I normally play like without deadlines. Like if I play in my forever world, that's just I can add as many details as I want over time. And then I also don't rush my builds. I do feel like on the previous season of Girlypop, I built a fairy tale forest, which was inspired by the fairy tale forest in the Efteling. For any Dutchies, you'll know. Because the theme of the last season was theme parks. And I immediately knew that I wanted to do something Efteling inspired. This season's theme is game worlds, and the other two teams picked Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing, which are obviously picks that I think, in terms of art style, just go a little bit better with trying to recreate it in Minecraft. Our team was like, let's go all in and try something really challenging. But I do think that obviously we genuinely gave ourselves a challenge. Yes, I'm Dutch. I am from the Netherlands. Born and raised, actually. So my native language is also Dutch, and my secondary language is English, even though I only learned how to speak it properly when I was like 15 or something. Why does this Danish fox guy know so many Dutch people? I don't know. But to be fair, like I don't know what it is with Dutch people on Twitch, but I'm not kidding. We are everywhere. Like the amount of Dutchies I run into on like an average day-to-day basis, I'm like, why are we all here? And then when I am out and about, just, you know, hanging out with friends, meeting new people, and I talk about Twitch, everyone's like, what do you mean, what's Twitch? And I'm like, but all of the Dutchies are here. What do you mean you don't know? Most Dutch people I know at least 3 languages. Yeah, I feel like most of us have had definitely English and Dutch, obviously, in high school. And a lot of people also have had a couple of years of French or German, or sometimes even both. I know a little bit of German, a little bit of French, a little bit of Spanish. That's about it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I would definitely love to learn more languages, in all honesty. It's just I'm not like naturally gifted with learning languages, unfortunately. So I have to spend quite some time actually studying to learn a language, which means that it's very like time consuming for me to do. And therefore I haven't really done it. Like pre-COVID, I actually took Spanish classes. But then, you know, COVID hit, and our teacher, which was a lovely lady, but she was in her 60s, had to do classes online. Well, that went as well as you can imagine, aka not well. Hated French. Oh yeah, dyslexia and French are not friends. That is for sure. I've never been diagnosed with dyslexia, but over the past couple of years, I've had multiple conversations, both with long-term friends and my parents and stuff. Actually, dyslexia is very common in people with ADHD. So I would not be surprised if I have it, because I struggle so much. But because it's, you know, some of the struggles also do overlap with ADHD struggles. So it's hard to actually, you know unless I properly go through getting a diagnosis, which at this point in life, I'm kind of like, okay, I'll just struggle. Okay. Also, I love how I said snooze the ads, but at this point, I'm detailing again. So it's just if I detailed this, and I know I've said this so many times in the past stream, but this is actually the last detail. If I finish this, like the diorite in the blocks, the highway is actually done. No, you're all good. You're all good. I'm hoping that I can actually finish before the ads run. It's I know that I'm impossible with this, but see, this is what I mean when I lock into a Minecraft build. I just get way too invested and I actually want to finish things. But I do think this is going to be so nice because then if I stream tomorrow, that means we actually get to work on the mossification. Try doing Greek and German on Duolingo. I also have dyslexia, but not that severe. My dad has it way worse. Yeah, it definitely comes on a spectrum. I mean, that doesn't mean that you still like aren't struggling, but it's like you're saying, like it can always be that you know someone who like is struggling more. Also, I'm just realizing I ran out of diorite and I have another block. Oops. I'm also just losing half of my calcite here, but it's fine. I have another block that we can use to texture, and I shall just do that. The only thing that's not done for the highway, but I'm literally gonna do that all the way towards the end, is actually fixing all the lampposts and all the fences. But I'm just gonna let everything oxidize fully before I go in with. Oh my god! Zombie, you literally jump scared me so bad. I screamed into my chat's ear. I was so like focused on placing my blocks.
I was actually thinking, like, what if I just like pull out like my axe and it's just like, you know, like just like an axe crit?
If you had done that, I would have screamed even louder. Oh my goodness.
That's so bad of me. But anyways, I've been working on my road. I'm just wondering.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So like I don't know like how like it like and like I kind of like it, but like at the same time it's just like is I don't know, like, it looks kind of weird.
Okay. Do you want to quickly
like
show me?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah. I do have to say I don't have that much time left. I am about to wrap up stream, but I can quickly come check.
Sounds good. Where's my road? Okay, it's this way.
Yeah?
Here's I'll show you, okay?
Do you want to fly there or?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll fly there. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. I thought I was not going to deploy my elytra.
Oh, you did it though. Ooh. Hold on.
So this is a road area. So I feel like it needs more to it. Like I like the street light design that you have going on over at your build.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think I might utilize that like over here as well, like something like street light wise.
Mm-hmm.
To keep it lit up in a way. Keep mobs from spawning it. Also.
Speaking of, there's friends.
A creeper like blew up like part of the highway, like
oh,
behind
no.
like my back once.
Oh,
it was so bad.
You made so much progress though. Holy moly.
Trees. But like this is like what I have like for the roads. Like I want to do like a little like water thing like down here, kind of like a river.
Oh, nice.
Maybe like a little like river, like it looks like part of one.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe like you can like just like go fishing over here and all that kind of stuff. I think this would be like a perfect area. I just gotta move those trees out the way.
I think that'd be really cool.
Fishing pond.
Yeah.
And then I was like thinking like maybe I don't know, like if I like went like if I continued the road like from like right here going that way. I don't know if it would be like too like I don't know, like too like this like too big of a section like for the road. Or like maybe I could just like move like over here.
I'm just looking at the map.
Yeah.
I feel like you can always add more road if you end up needing more space for buildings. Like just make a little like sign for yourself here or something saying like, oh, this is where I would continue the road if I have the time. But then start with like filling this in here in case
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
so
that's a
hard
good
to
idea,
estimate
honestly.
like how much time you need
Yeah.
for stuff.
Yeah, honestly, because like it's just like I got this all done within like what, like the span of 4 hours.
Yeah,
So
you build
yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think when you were saying like, oh, I'm not sure, I feel like I might be missing something. I feel like texture definitely always adds so much. I've literally spent the entire stream texturing
Yeah.
my shit.
Yeah, like I think like if I get more cobbled deep slate, like I'm gonna texture that. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna texture like the road for sure.
I
Like
think
put
that
like
that
some
will
like
help.
cobbled like gobbled deep slate stairs in it.
Yeah.
In the road. To just like give it like a little bit of texture and then like do like some like lampposts, like, you know, just like move like one of like these like slabs like every so often.
Mm-hmm. I think that'd be really nice.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking like maybe I want to start building, but it's just like with like the roads, like I want to like make sure that like I fill like a good amount of like area in with like a residential type of area,
Yeah.
you know, to really like bring it together.
I think if you like just kind of start maybe laying out some buildings,
Yeah.
then you probably get an idea of how much you can do with this road. Even if you just do like the foundation or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea, honestly. And like I was like thinking too, like with this area as well. So I want to expand this area down this way. And
Oh,
this
nice.
area, I want this like in a way to like maybe
You've
like have
done
like a loop
so much.
going
Holy
to
moly.
like I'm thinking like I kind of want this to like have like a loop going around towards the highway area. Oh, there's a creeper.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh.
And he brought a friend. Also, I just got the most random notification, but I have an OLED monitor and it's gonna refresh in 10 minutes, which means that I
Oh no.
won't be able to see anything on my screen.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh.
So I actually have to like get back and wrap up my stream before that happens. It's so annoying that it does that, but it's like I have had my
that
screen
does
on.
sound annoying.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
it's
gosh, wait, that's crazy.
yeah, every 16 hours it refreshes. So I've been
Oh
at
my
my PC for
gosh,
16 hours. I
no.
think that's maybe also a sign I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, maybe. Yep.
But yeah, I really like it though. I really like how you like
Thank you.
laid out the sort of L shape with the side pin off basically. I think that's going to look really cool
Yeah.
if you fill it in with buildings.
Yeah, I really like it, honestly. Like, and then yeah, like I'm gonna make some buildings. Maybe make Five Nights at Freddy's pizza shop, and
Yeah,
then
it's
make,
gonna
like,
look
even,
so
like, do,
cool.
Like, maybe like Moe's Tavern, Moe's Tavern from like The Simpsons.
Oh, that's nice.
Tapped Out was one of my favorite games growing up.
You have so many fun
Yep.
ideas. I'm so
Yep.
curious to see how much of it you're gonna actually be able to do
Yeah.
in a month.
I'm hoping.
Yeah,
think
you
I
got
got it.
this. You
Yep,
can.
I got
I
it.
mean, if anything, this road is proof that you can lock in
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, I'm quickly gonna empty my inventory and
good.
like raid out and stuff. But
Sounds good.
I hope you have a great rest of your time zone.
Yes, you too.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I didn't fly into a tree. You guys didn't see that. Oh my god, the jump scare earlier. I totally did not see her. I was so focused on all the blocks. But yeah, like I said, I have to like really quickly. I'm just gonna dump everything in here and then I'll clean out this chest at a later point. But I just want to make sure that I feel like I had something. Where is my bow? Oh, my bow's literally right here. There we go. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, I'll just keep that. Then we're like somewhat cleaned up. Let me make sure. Okay, that was already my respawn point. That means that tomorrow we're going to do final texturing, like last little things on the road. Did you see our request for her head? I did. The thing is like her head will look like a normal zombie head. So we already have a zombie head. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow during the day with co-working. So if you need any productive vibes, if you need anything done, I'll actually be here. If you hold on, this is tunnel and road build. Thank you for all those follows, by the way. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll be back with work tomorrow, and then I will be here with Minecraft in the evening as well. Yeah, we need another team's hat. We actually have Blinksy's head. Zombie was also talking earlier about how well, I can't do two things at the same time. Gotta go, be right back. No, not the BRB. I cannot talk and type at the same time, lamb. That was so bad. Gotta go, BRB. No, Ro, that's literally two different things. Gosh, clearly my brain is tired. I mean, I have gone quite long over my stream time, but but Zombie was actually talking about making a little what is it called? Graveyard as well. It sounded like a toilet break. I know, but it's not. BRB till tomorrow. Exactly. I'm going to see who we can raid. I have like 5 minutes or something before my monitor starts refreshing. It's so annoying that it does that. But to be fair, there's not many days that I actually have my computer screen on for that long. It's a little bit problematic, I must admit. It's like it's a little bit of, you know. I'm just gonna see who all is live. Do I see any? Oh my god. Okay, so I have 5 minutes, so I don't have a lot of time to doubt who I want to raid. I don't have a lot of time to doubt who I want to raid. Why is picking someone so difficult? There's also not like a lot of people in my list currently playing Minecraft. That also. Oh, I think I know where we can go. We can go to a fellow Girlypop actually. Oh, it looks like I don't know if they're actually wrapping up their stream. You know, I have an idea. We're gonna go say hi to Zombie. Don't you think that is perfect? Give her a little jump scare back. Because Zombie is actually streaming. So if you guys want to check out her stream, I think that'd be really fun. That's actually a perfect pick. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That took me way too long to think of. But yeah, I saw that Esther already put everything in the chat. So if you want to join our Discord, that's where you can also find my schedule in time zone friendly ways. If you want to follow me on any of my other socials, I also have all the Girlypop SMP content. I'm like editing it down into videos on my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel in general, I just post about cozy games. So if you enjoy like cozy games, wide variety things like Sims, Town to City, me trying new games for the very first time, all of that is on my YouTube. So feel free to check it out. Or you can check out the VODs where you can like watch full streams back on my VODs channel. We're gonna go say hi to Zombie. And let me actually set up that raid. We do have raid messages. If you come along on this raid, you can actually copy and paste that. We have ones with emotes if you're sub to the channel, and then we have regular ones with oh my god, yes, let's do the jump scare one. That's such a good one. But then we also need one without the emotes because not everyone has the emotes. But if you do have the emotes and you wanna give Zombie a little Minecraft jump scare, we're gonna go say hi. Zombie is also on Team Honey, so that's why we've been working in the same area. I have 3 minutes for my monitor refresh, but I also put Zombie on the other screen, so I think I should be safe. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate you tons. I hope you've been enjoying the Minecraft streams. I definitely, like I said, oh, thank you, Thomas, for making one. Thank you for making one. If you guys wanna use that emote or that raid message without the emotes. But GG's guys, GG's, I love it. Those are so good. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a wonderful time zone. And if you're gonna also go to bed, I hope you have some great sleeps, and I hope to catch all of you guys tomorrow.